Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dungeon Force podcast, where we will be running through the Dragon War campaign. I'll just go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves.
Good day, everyone. I am Card, and I play Rivali, aka the second verb. He's a rogue, just like his dead uncle.
Dark?
My name is Dark. I'm playing the human risen Grim. He's also a paladin. And he's been having an issue with the bird people for a little bit now, so there's that.
Not my fault.
I was gonna say the first one was your fault.
Sins of the uncle. Well, anyway, I'm Gunner. I'll be playing the human female bard Ophelia. That's about it, I guess. She plays a guitar. Jace.
Yeah, hello, I'm Jace. I am playing the Rune Seeker Noble, Aoi Takafumi. And, I pretty much just swing a magical sword around and, use it to yell at people far away, I guess.
Okay.
Next.
Alright, next would be me. I'm Mistin. I play Sierra Vera, a Sylph Scion who isn't really very social at all. Because, her only two friends in the world were killed in front of her.
Right.
And technically she was killed too, but she was revived, and yeah.
That's
got better.
All right.
Right. Hello, I am Rake, and I will be playing as the tiefling sorceress Molly O'Dooley, who really enjoys being friendly to everyone, and she would like everyone to be her friend. Even Siri.
Okay. Rio.
Oh, well, okay then. This is Ryuo here, playing as the bestial wolf Abaddon. Having fun, breaking rocks, yada yada yada. Let's go beat some heads in.
Okay.
Yep, I'm done.
And I am Wolfie. I am playing the druid pixie Nova Darkwing. He flies around, gets into mischief, and turns into animals.
Right.
And I just realized that Abaddon is the only one that can understand him when he's transformed.
This is true. Yeah,
Yep.
no, because
So far, at least.
Kenku also cannot speak animal, oddly enough. So yeah, you're right. I was going to say Rivali could, but no, Kenku also cannot speak animal, despite being animals.
Oi!
Well, I suppose that comes from the fact that they are official D&D stuff, not, homebrew. If I had made a Kenku race, I would have made them able to speak animals, so. But technically they can't even speak common, they just speak mimicry, but there's, some homebrew rules going on with that. Anyway, I'm Serene Inc. and writer and DM of the campaign. And when last we left off, you guys had made it to the dwarven city of Mintrog. The gates of Mintrog were locked, closed and locked, which is something that hasn't happened in a very long time. According to the dwarves, there is a plague, and so the entire city is on quarantine. And
we snuck in. If I remember correctly, we snuck in through the sewers. What is wrong with us?
No, it was a giant lake.
Yeah, it wasn't the sewer. It was the lake in the Forgotten Cavern. Because the dwarves have to have some way to get like water and stuff. And they have a little lake that connects both inside the city to a spot outside the city, and that's where they get water and stuff from. So there's there's a passage there, and you guys managed to make your way through it.
Seems like a very bad defense choice.
Well, I mean, it is a really long passage. And remember, you had to have special gear to even get through there. Because otherwise you would have drowned.
Say an army of druids just attacks dwarves.
Well, I mean, dwarves don't generally have war against druids as it is, so...
Yeah.
So in other words, let's just hope that they don't kick off the druid faction.
This is true. But yeah. Now you are in Minthrog. You have stopped to rest after arriving in here. And now that you have finished your resting, it's whatever you guys want to do.
I guess Howie stands up from his meditation / prayer to both earth and water, considering we've been dealing with both here consistently. Organizes his men, pulls out the paperwork they've been working on. Well, have you guys decided which way we ought to go?
Rivali blinks his eyes twice. Like, wait, we were just that. Wait, we had to choose which way we were going. I was just gonna follow whichever way you thought was good. I was gonna just go whichever way you thought was good.
Now that's
Why don't we go left?
Man. I heard it
Left.
I just had a great idea. Let's go left. Proceeds left.
Left.
That's a great idea, Mr. Howie. That's just what I said.
Left as we are oriented north or oriented south?
That's what I was actually going to ask. Left as in west, or left as in technically the direction you're oriented, which would be east, because you came out of the cave here, so you would be facing down towards the south.
Let's, I mean, as we are, I imagine it's as we're facing the two tunnels, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, it's just there's one to the west and there's one to the right. The west leads to the Mystic District. The right leads off to the Hall of Heroes.
Both of them do eventually connect to the palace, do they not?
The Hall of Heroes does connect directly to the palace. The Mystic District connects to the Common, which then connects to the military, which then connects to the palace.
It might be better to go the long way anyway, just to, make it look like we're actually meant to be there and not just heading to the palace. Oh, BRB, that's food.
Okie dokie.
I mean, we should also figure out if this plague is real, too.
Mm-hmm.
And the doors are just not, like, hiding there and doing dwarving things.
Well, on that,
Okay.
During the role play during the week, Molly did meet somebody, and she mentioned that there is in fact a plague being spread by ghouls, which upon hearing that, Tamara was very confused because ghouls may be undead, but they don't have any natural or unnatural, I suppose, plague spreading abilities.
It's an evil cult, then. We have to take down the evil cult.
Okay, I know no one's gonna get this reference, but I gotta do this. This must be a Gorgon plot.
Or it could be fairy godparents.
Thank you for getting that. Now we've got the beams out of the way.
You sure it wasn't Team Rocket?
This is district because that is technically left.
Indeed.
I think I'm looking at the wrong map.
Probably. Are you on map 3, Mintrog?
I am.
I'll do a quick enforce players to current map just to be sure everybody's on the right map.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. And yes, that was a lot of static.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Alright then. So off towards the Mystic District.
Yep.
Fun.
Alrighty.
After
You pack up your gear, prep yourself to get moving, and you begin traveling off to the west. As you enter the Mystic District, you can see that it is full of all kinds of let me see how do I want to describe this. I mean it's a great big cavernous area with a lot of buildings along the edges here. This area is definitely lit by mystical lamps, a lot of which are not connected to anything. They're very much just floating along all the walls and things like that. There definitely is a certain air of magic to this particular area. Even those who can't detect magic and things like that, there's almost like a haze, a fog almost. Not really fog, just a haze of like mystical essence, you know. The whole place kind of sparkles brilliantly, things like that.
It looks kind of nice, doesn't it?
I was just sort of looking around, examining all of the magic.
Nova's flying around one of the lamps trying to move it.
The lamp does stay pretty solidly in place. One thing that you can see is one thing that does catch your attention is a very strange object. It doesn't look like it's here naturally. It's a great big ring of obsidian. In the center of the ring of obsidian, you can see a large purple portal that is swirling. The outer ring itself is roughly about 10 feet in diameter and about 6 or so inches in thickness. There are 4 really interesting looking creatures standing here actually. They kind of look like a cross between a zombie and a pig. Almost like somebody had taken a pig, stood it up on 2 legs, handed it a sword, and then made it a zombie kind of thing.
I got the zombie pigment.
Are the swords gold?
The swords are gold, yes. Swords are indeed made of gold.
Oh my!
Wonderful.
Guys, whatever you do, don't hit that thing. More will come after you.
Please tell me these things are not like cuckoos.
Any hostile
I think they're like cuckoos, man.
Crap! I don't want to deal with that shit.
I was gonna say, so if you want to poke it, find out what happens, knock yourself out.
No, man. The moment you said it might be related to, might be the type of thing like cuckoos, not go near that shit. There's not a volcano around here.
So I don't know where you guys want to be standing in relation to it, but I'll put it all the way over here just so that you guys can organize on this side of the map.
I think the general consensus is as far away from the glowing purple thing as humanly possible.
Nope, Nova's curious.
Bye, Nova.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna stand right in front just so I can block in case needed. But I'm hoping no one except the pixie will try anything stupid.
Molly's gonna wave hello to the zombies.
Alright. The zombies don't react in the slightest. You hear them oink on occasion, but it does not seem as though they are reacting to you or anything, just almost like they're just being casual. That's not the right word, but you might be able to guess about what I'm trying to go for with that. Yeah. They're just kind of hanging out. As you stand here and you watch, you notice a skeleton step out from the portal. The skeleton is different from any normal skeleton you've ever seen, though. It is completely black. The sword it has in its hand is a gigantic greatsword that looks like it's completely made out of stone. It turns, looks to one of the pig zombies. The pig zombie turns to it, oinks loudly, and then turns away and just resumes standing there.
Okay.
I'm confused. I'm just. Ophelia's kind of just standing there, just watching, just to see if anything tries anything.
Noah will fly closer, but try and stay out of the reach of the skeleton sword.
And
Flying
again,
upwards.
Molly's gonna wave hello to the skeleton.
Of course she is.
So I say he's probably like 30 feet into the air.
Alrighty.
He'll be right about here and wave to them.
Again, can Siri pick up any thoughts from her?
No thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like super quiet.
Yeah, but then
It's not just that you're like breaking up, but you're like super quiet. Well, you might have to speak up a bit more.
I guess I need to have my phone closer to my face.
Maybe. So Molly waves to the skeleton. The skeleton gives no reaction. You see the skeleton turns and begins marching its way down towards the south.
I'm debating on stopping it, but that might get the pig's attention to actually attack.
We could follow it.
Why not? Let's follow the skeleton.
Apparently, Aoi leads a following the skeleton party.
Just because I'm also thinking about looting that damn greatsword from it. It's like, yoink.
You follow the skeleton down the passageway. It eventually leads out of the Mystic District and into the Great Forge that lies in the center of Mintrog.
Fun.
As soon as you enter the Great Forge, you can immediately understand why this place is known as such. The entire district is built over a large lava-filled chasm. Along the edges of the district, you can see many different anvils and forges. Many undead are currently toiling hard at work at the forges to craft weapons and armor. You notice that some of the forges burn with different colored flames. You can only assume that these are magical forges, likely some of them used in the creation of adamantine. In the center of it all lies a massive anvil, at least 20 feet wide and 5 feet tall. Standing by it is a massive undead skeleton of at least 20 feet in height. The creature has 3 heads and is covered head to toe in a suit of plate armor. In one hand, it holds a gigantic flail. In the other hand, it holds a gigantic sword. It seems to watch over the Great Forge, commanding the other undead.
So the dwarves are...
I think we found the boss.
So the dwarves are using undead to build weapons. Got it. Figured it out. Plot's done. Let's leave.
Yeah, but normally it's our job to fix the problem.
Yeah,
I'm more in the business of observing and not fixing.
I would just sort of
don't tempt Grim. He might turn you into a softball.
Would anybody like to roll a perception check?
Why not? I'll do it.
Sure.
Same.
Sure, I got a +7. Ooh, 25.
I got 25.
I got a 21.
I got a 13.
Molly got a 16.
I got a rock.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I was waiting for that joke.
Yeah.
It's like, I got a rock. I'm like, wait, what?
21 perception.
Alright. Tamriel rolled a 23.
I just got that 20.
We are perceptive as F.
Let's see.
So that's a 24.
I'm gonna go grab my sandwich real quick and then I'll be right back.
Let me double check what Rivali perceives. Yeah, he got a 20.
Cool.
Ace attack 20.
We are perceptive.
Everyone is perceptive today. So the Great Forge area is filled with at least 100 skeletons. Along with, not counting the gigantic skeleton creature in the center of the whole thing.
Yeah, no. Grim likes to get sharp, pointy objects, but he's not going to risk everyone's life just to get them. It's like one giant boss monster. Okay, that's not so bad. Boss monster plus 100 miniature skeletons. Yep. Nope.
Pretty sure. Anyway.
100 of not just skeletons, but they are these black skeleton things that you saw walk out of the portal.
Yep. Nope. You know what? I since they're all doing their own thing, and I'm presuming they're not really caring what Grim does. Grim's gonna take a quick look around to see if there's any spare great swords just lying around, not really doing anything.
None that you could immediately reach. I mean, there are all kinds of weapons and things, but they're getting piled into carts, which are then getting shipped off to the military district, which is also connected directly to the Great Forge to the south.
Okay, now Grimm's getting curious, and that's bad.
Should
Just no one pull an Irving, and I mean, if you want to, you could pull an Irving and try to, shoot that thing in nat 20, but don't.
we
Knowing my luck, I'd throw my greatsword, get it stuck in there, and I'd be like, well, I got a nat 20, but you're not going to like the result.
I think it'd be worth checking out the military district to see where those weapons are going.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Grimm's going to follow the cart of shiny, pointy weapons.
Although, I am still curious about the portal.
Well, your biggest issue with following the cart would be getting through the Great Forge. And there are all those skeletons there, along with the great big one.
I guess the question is, do they care about us?
They have not immediately turned and looked away from their anvils and things, but the question becomes, do you wish to risk trying to step in there and see if they react?
I love it. This is the new Mario.
Let's see here. Do we want to be stupid, or do we want to try and find another way around?
Let's find another way around. The common district from the Mystic District goes straight into the military district, I believe.
Yep. If you go
Sure,
back to
why
the
not?
Mystic District, you can get around to the military district that way.
Definitely going.
Sure, let's take the fun out of this.
Let's take out the risk of immediate death.
Got the risk of immediate death. I mean, I'm sure that would be preferable, but I mean, this is up to you guys.
I'm not going to do it. I'm just making it.
This is up to you guys.
I think Serene just wants to kill us all.
Yeah, let's not. Well, I mean, yeah, DM stuff, Let's not all have to roll stealth checks.
Okay, let's put it this way. There's a big red button in the middle of the room. There's cameras all watching the button. Let's not go push the button.
Right.
At least not yet.
I was going to say, Nova's going to instantly go for the button. You know that. Wait,
Right.
Not if the button.
seen Nova?
He could jump up and down on it, but it won't go in.
Rotating.
I'm sorry, he could turn into fully sized animals. I think we're screwed.
True.
Yeah.
I think the monster would be kind of wondering why they suddenly saw a walrus in the middle of the room sitting on the button.
They're going to be wondering for about 5 seconds, then they're going to hey, there's a little party of adventurers in the room, and then they're probably either A, going to ignore us still, or B, they're going to try and kill us. Take your pick.
Pretty much.
Monsters. They're going to try and kill us. Enough said.
Pretty much.
This is not Undertale.
Everything because they're monsters.
21 stealth check to sneak it back the way we came.
It's immediate. Mario.
Alright.
This is going to be Mario.
Because, because like you guys said, well, wrong move, and we are pancakes. So,
Right.
Yeah, no, Grimm's just going to turn around and walk out the door. Fuck that shit.
Same with Howie. He's not even going to bother with a stealth check. Just walk.
Yeah, same. Like, fuck the stealth check. If they didn't care about us going in, they sure as heck won't care if we leave.
Pretty much they haven't paid attention to us coming this far. We haven't hit their boundary line. Let's go back the other way before we find that boundary line, huh?
As you arrive back in the Mystic District, you see a group of cultists.
Yeah.
The same cultists that you saw in the city of Daimondo.
Guys, I got it.
Verali looks at the group like, okay, who called cultists? Because I think someone owes someone money if someone called cultists.
I got it, guys. These cultists are in cahoots with the dwarves, and they're working together to attack us.
I was just gonna pull up, like, I think the more plausible theory is they got taken over by the cultists, and then the cultists closed the gates.
So, if anyone's looking towards Mary, she's already pulled her sling out. And
Oh, so I'm not the only one. It's like Grim, as soon as he saw them already pulled his greatsword out, he was like, no, I don't like cultists, no.
Right?
Yeah, I would already have his rapier
these
out.
are cultists of the Death Queen who's currently holding her friend's soul hostage.
Oh yeah, no, you're probably pissed as shit. Grim just doesn't like the scenario in general.
Right?
In for a copper.
So the cultists here are currently, as they're walking, you notice that in the midst of them is a person dressed in a deep, dark robe. He looks like some kind of wizard type creature. As soon as they see you,
hold up, I technically haven't broken stealth yet because remember I snuck back. So they if Rivali would see that would see. Sorry, brain. See that Siri it was getting her sling out already. He's like, and he sort of puts two together. It's like, oh, okay, these guys are the cultists. Well, and that guy in the middle looks important, so I'm in for a copper, and takes a pot shot at the wizard-looking dude. Because let's face it, the rogue always takes the pot shot.
Right?
Oh, great!
And
There
let's
we
face
go.
Let's put it this way. They see us, they're immediately going to think, oh, great, it's these guys. Go up.
Yep, so, crap, where'd my dice go? One moment.
I like how both the hands kind of look like.
Well, hey, it's better than picking a fight with a giant death knight.
Debatable. Giant death
So
thing.
long as they don't call
magic.
them.
These little bastards can do magic.
Yeah.
I've probably found my new favorite animal to turn into.
Walrus?
No.
Just fly over their head, land on top, but dead.
So, quick question: Does a 20 hit the wizard-looking dude?
Pull it up in average.
Yes.
Okay, it's not a natural 20, but it is a 20, and because I was still in stealth, sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Gotta listen. Yeah, this is why I was like, hold up, I have stealth. I am still in stealth, so.
Someone's about to get a boo boo.
And because it's not crit, I can actually roll these both at the same time. Not max damage, but close. 10 damage to the acolyte.
10 damage. Nice. He's feeling it, that's for sure.
Oh wait.
Oh, he didn't like you.
Oh, hold up. I forgot to add my dexterity because I did use my hand crossbow, and I think I might have used the wrong damage dice. So,
oops.
Yeah, I need to double check the damage dice on my hand crossbow.
And
There's either a D4 or D6.
Hand crossbow, not a light crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay. That was glad I had that.
So never. So yeah. So 15 damage actually.
15 damage. All right.
I'm already ripped into two.
Is he
he
lit?
is down.
Well, you just one shot at the guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do not. I believe the creed is don't screw with the rogue.
It's like Grim's just gonna look back at you for a second. I'm like, and then just sit because you've actually. That's the first time Grim's ever seen a bird take a pot shot and actually agreed with it.
Nova.
Oh yeah, this one's in character. Oh, good job, Rivali. You're actually great. You actually really are great. Now prove the charming part.
Yeah, but it's like unfortunately, I don't think any of these would fall for my charms. They seem a bit more of the culty type.
I don't think anyone would fall for your charms, Rivali.
Give it time.
So, can I get a token for a giant hyena?
Uh-oh. Oh!
Bark, bark.
I should have a hyena.
Oh, great.
I mean, that works.
laughing dog is going to bug us.
Oh, it has an ability which I honestly could probably take out quite a bit of these cultists with, depending on the damage.
Hang on.
Oh Lord!
Are we seriously going to wholesale slaughter these guys and not even ask a question?
You don't need to ask questions.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're all horrible people, but they are cultists.
Is that Ed?
No, that's Benzie.
Oh,
Yeah. See.
I knew it wasn't Bonsai.
We now have a hyena in play.
Yeah, I couldn't find my... that is my hyena token, but I cannot find it anywhere. So, I don't know.
You've activated I play hyena in defense
I mean,
mode.
that works.
Yeah, I mean, that was the token I was going to drop down, so...
Yeah.
So now Nova
One thing it
is
needs to change is
hyena.
size. It needs to be that big. I think. Giant. Yeah. Okay.
I wonder
See.
if I... Because I just saved that token. I wonder if it saved the resized or the original. Nope, it saved the original. Cool. Alright.
Okay, yeah, so Nova turns into a giant hyena and charges straight to Cultist 2 and attacks.
Okay.
Poor little cultist too.
Alright, so
Giant.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Cultist 2 is about to be the second to die.
Oh yeah.
2d6.
I found you.
Giant hyena, large beast.
Uh,
Oh, they do have a token on Avray. Huh. That's fine. I like my gimmicky tokens when I can use them.
does a 14 hit? Or 14 damage?
Damage, probably. Let me find the cultist sheet because I have 15,000 freaking... yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use a bonus action to use the Rampage ability and move closer.
Okay, sorry, hang on just a second. So that was cultist 2. So he's down. And you actually still have some remaining damage if you want to transfer that to 1 because of...
Sure.
Alright, he will take the remaining damage from that. So you swipe them both. Alright, then you use Rampage to move forward.
Yeah. Move forward and attack Cultist 4.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, these poor little suckers are getting shit kicked in.
Yeah, and that one was a crit too.
Oh man.
Okay.
So
just no chance. I can't. Rivali didn't even crit on his shot. He's like, yeah, I don't feel like dealing with these guys right now. So bye bye.
These guys are the last people in the initiatives. They don't have a chance in combat. So.
Oh yeah, they're dead. They're the last one in the goddamn initiative. They're toast.
Right.
24 damage.
So it's basically turned into this. We immediately see cultists, everybody goes red eye, and then pulls their weapons. Suddenly Itachi's all over the goddamn place, and everything's dead.
Like we just swarmed them all at once, and like, oh well, fucker.
Well, if the acolyte didn't die, I would have turned into a crag cat because if it cast spells and targeted it, if the cat saves and the spell's less than 7th, it instead targets the caster.
Yep.
Holy moly! Just wipe them all out.
So 24 damage is enough to wipe out 2 cultists' entire HP, and then enough to take out the cultists that you had already hit. So, yeah.
You just hear a nice hyena laugh.
With one swirl around, you just annihilate 3 of them. And Grim.
I doubt I can actually get into space. Yeah, no, I can't. That's as close as I can get.
Alright.
Grim's just gonna walk over that, or he's just sort of looking at Nova's massacre and like just shaking his head. His head.
Owie. You're way in the back, so...
What am I doing way back there? Oh, well. I do have spells.
Okay.
Are they worth wasting, though?
That's a good point. These spells are probably better used elsewhere. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, wait, I've got a longbow.
Okay.
I was going to say, come on, people.
Use the shit we can actually recover.
Yeah. Use your ranged if you got it.
Yeah, I forgot I actually had this longbow, so I'm gonna go ahead and move into range of a longbow. So I'm gonna move as close to them as I can.
I mean, yeah, range of a longbow, isn't that like 600 feet anyway?
I don't remember.
300 without disadvantage.
Feet.
Oh yeah, is it 100?
It's 160 feet.
That's without disadvantage.
Yeah,
I believe 600 is
It's
the.
150 and then 600 with disadvantage and then nothing beyond that. So, I mean, you're already in range. They're only 75 feet away.
Okay. And that... Well, I'm still going to go ahead and move up. If they're 75 feet away, I'm still going to go ahead and move my third... move about 20. So, now they're 55 feet. And then I'm going to go ahead and shoot them.
I know what I am supposed to do
Right.
there.
Take a pot shot.
Shoot him in the head!
Take a pot shot.
I will be back.
If pot shots 1 and crits, I'm gonna laugh my butt off because he's probably gonna kill them both.
I'll be back.
You can't damage transfer with ranged weapons like that, unfortunately.
Aw,
It's
that would've been fun.
You can't, swing and hit multiple people. You have to just shoot. So.
Do a Legolas and shoot 2 arrows at once.
I would do it. It's like loads 2 arrows.
Money, 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 money.
There's probably a feed out there somewhere for that.
I'm sure there's something like that, but I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've looked at a lot of feats and I never saw one for bowmen that can fire multi-shot. That's more of I prepared for taking an action to actually get ready with multiple arrows in my quiver for my bow.
It's a 3.5 feet.
So 15 to hit.
As a person who has been playing many range 3.5 characters recently.
Does anyone remember what the damage dice was for
1d8.
1d8.
It's a D8.
Plus your dex, I believe.
Yep.
But yeah, like Miss just said, there's a 3.5 feet for it, so.
Well, that's 8 damage from the longbow. Not a whole lot, but
Alright. He's still up, but he's feeling it, let me tell you.
I'll bet.
Honestly, I like the 3.5 bow feats. They're not terribly overpowered, at least the early levels.
Right.
Like, point blank, 30 feet.
I can do something now. Let's see how far I can get.
Go ahead, Abaddon.
Dang it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna be right next to me, dude.
I got a little further than you.
Barely.
Well, they're within range of my light crossbow.
Right.
Bark, bark.
Let's play this crap. I loaded my crossbow as I was running up.
Mom's car. Why mom's car?
Let's see. How does a 19 sound?
Sounds good.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm going to hit the cultist that's already hurting.
Okay.
That seems a little familiar.
3. Considering he's number 3, he didn't die in the third one in order.
Nope.
He probably feels a little discouraged.
Put him out of his misery.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going.
Now,
Right?
And it's plus proficiency bonus, which is the damage. Sure.
Not proficiency with damage, just your modifier, your dex. So it's your
Dex modifier?
It's your dex.
right
Yeah.
Oh, well. This might not end well.
For the enemy or for you?
Well, I have a -2 in the dex.
Ouch.
wow.
Yeah, that's a ow.
That's why I prefer to go with my hammer.
Well, you can't get to your hammer, so there. Unless you're willing to throw the damn thing.
That is then
No, that's no.
that would then constitute as a improvised range weapon, which I believe use Dex also.
Right.
Wow.
So 5 damage because of the negative dex mod.
5 damage. Well, at least it's better than the one goblin that I had attack in one session. He had a -1 to damage, and he rolled a 1. So even though he hit, he dealt no damage.
Oh, man. It just sort of got stuck in the armor. It's like, what the fudge is this? Click.
It was a hit, but he rolled for damage, and I rolled a 1 - 1. So I was like, okay, 0 damage.
Was that hug?
No, that was a long time ago. That was one of our first 5th edition campaigns.
Okay.
You know what I just realized? This last cultist might survive long enough to actually have an attack.
What?
Nah, all of our range.
Tamriel, Molly, Rivali, and Sierra still to go.
I was going to say, and they all have ranged weapons. The little bugger ain't surviving unless they got really bad rolls.
Right?
And even
I
then,
did say might.
Siri has a reaction that allows her to reroll a missed shot.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
So Tamriel is going to step on up here. I actually don't have a D10, so I need to go grab that. 1 second while I do that. I just got to figure out what my dice bag is caught on here. Cord of some kind. There we go. I don't know what my dice bag was caught on. It was some cord, but it was stuck on the cord. That's a D12.
It was a random power cord.
It actually looked like it was some kind of a power cord, so it might have been. For all I know.
I'm not the only one then.
Pulls out cord, shuts down computer.
Luckily, it was an unplugged cord, so I didn't have to worry about the possibility of it actually unplugging anything as I was tugging on it, trying to figure out how to get it free. But yeah, it was definitely some kind of cord. I just don't know what. So. Sorry, I'm just trying
I
to
gave up
find.
on that because it keeps disconnecting me.
Yeah, it's it doesn't seem to like your internet lately, does it?
Yeah, nope.
Alright, I think I've got all of the dice that I need. Because I think I've got at least 1 or at least 2 of everything. Pretty sure. I shouldn't need much more than 2 of everything. So, anyway. So where's that D10 I just pulled out? Here it is. That is that much damage. Alright. So Tamriel steps up. She pulls out a small object from her belt. She tosses it into the air and it ignites into a very small ball of fire, akin to a fire bolt, and smacks the cultist. He's hurting. Molly.
Yay, finally.
You guys got to see her, a little bit of her technomancy there. She used Firebolt.
So Molly's gonna pop over here, and she's gonna cast a firebolt of her own.
Okay.
It's like that's a cute little toy. Let me show you how a mage does it.
15 hits. And 2 damage, even less than what Tamriel had done. That's sad.
It's not very effective.
Alright.
Nope.
I believe that brings us to Ophelia.
Crap! Like this cultist must be ground type.
Oh God.
I'm going to try and cast Vicious Mockery on Cultist 5.
Okay.
Blow his brain out with an insult.
Is that a saving throw?
Yep.
Yep.
What kind?
There's no way you can climb.
Wisdom.
Don't think it matters, because that is
Wisdom.
a 20 on the die. So, counting his wisdom, that is 20. Because he has 0 wisdom.
So that saves.
Crap! He's a ground fairy. He's a ground dark type.
Ravelli.
All right. You kids have had fun. Now, crap! I need to use a. Actually,
I know I shouldn't be wishing for this, but I'm hoping he misses.
Okay, I need to use a bonus. I need to use a bonus a single action to reload, either a bonus or a movement to reload my crossbow. Then my attack action to fire. How does a 24 sound?
Nice.
Is there anyone within 5 feet of him?
Nova.
Okay, then I get my sneak attack because he's distracted by a giant hyena.
Yep.
That would be a very good distraction.
Hey, how does another 15 damage sound?
Dead.
Yeah, Revali's just like, oh, he's like, sees everyone do that. The magic is like, oh, next to this.
Indeed. Tamriel will pat Molly and say, I'm sure you'll do better next time.
I suppose.
Besides Red, you like that magic of yours is not that bad. Don't know magic myself, so but hey, I kind of have this little beauty. And he quite literally spins his hand crossbow and on his talon.
So can I retrieve my arrow then that I just got done firing?
Jay.
Yeah, I would like to reclaim mine.
Yeah.
Rivali goes and gets his 2 bolts and searches the corpses for loot.
Yeah.
Loot!
Oh yeah, I should probably also go investigate the corpse.
Ha!
Let's just praise these
Holy crap, more plat! And gold! Holy shit, we just got everything! We didn't get copper. What the hell?
Get copper now.
21 investigation on these assholes to see if there's anything beside anything aside from the money, which Rivali would immediately pocket the platinum, but then hand off the gold to someone else.
Oh.
See, everybody knows you have the platinum.
Yeah, but again, he's also sort of 50 platinum in debt because of his uncle. So
Right.
can't really blame the guy.
I was just adding it to a party fund, keeping track of.
See, there's the thing. He's trying to make it so he gets out of debt really fast, but he's also trying to sneak money he shouldn't be.
As for the cultists, all they had on them, other than the money, were their scimitars and their leather armor. As for the acolytes, all they had on them were clubs. Ravala,
takes one of the scimitars, swings it a little bit, then it's like, for my rapier. At that point, he comes back with the cash. He's like, hey, guess what? You got gets more money for you. About 18 gold, a bunch of electrum, some silver.
Anything else?
No, nothing else.
I was gonna say, hey, Grim would probably have noted. My freaking.
Were you actively watching Rivali as he was?
I was looking at the bodies. Yes, I never took my eyes off them.
Abaddon would have looked because he's an inquisitor.
I would say it would be a perception versus sleight of hand.
Oh,
feel free to not see anything, suckers.
that's sleight of hand again from a rogue.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll do it just for the shits and giggles of it.
So will Molly.
28 guys.
28.
For a perception check, you said?
Uh-huh.
Yep, you gotta beat.
Never
28.
mind.
28?
I don't think anyone
You
can
gotta
beat that.
28.
I mean, Siri knows.
I came close with a 26.
I had a 25. That's all I had.
Siri,
How do you have a +2 on your... Or do you have a maxed out dex or something?
Oh yeah, I have a +5 on my dex.
Yeah. He's got +5, he's got proficiency, and at level 2 he got expertise, so he doubles his proficiencies.
Holy shit.
Wait, really?
That should be.
No, that's a level 1. That's a level 1, and
Is it level
and that's actually, yeah. Oh crap! I forgot. Then technically that should have been even higher at a 31.
Now, I'm sorry, how did you get a 28? You should have 5 from your dex, 2 from proficiency, before from proficiency.
That is because of expertise.
Yeah, so that must be why you have a 20. That would be You've got 5, and then +2 proficiency would be 27. You should have a 29.
Yeah, 20, and that's if you nat 20 though.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I was going to say,
I got 28.
Yeah.
That's why we're confused. He should have 29.
Yeah, he critted.
No, I was just one under a crit. That's why I said it. That's why I said 28.
I get it. Okay. Yeah, no, we were thinking you rolled 20. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the math. I mean, the math checks out.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, 19 plus.
Like Miss said.
About it. You wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, he's just thinking, suckers. They remember Siri. He's like, he's just thinking, please don't tell them I have this platinum.
I was going to say, Grim just doesn't trust you, so he's going to keep an eye on you anyway, because just don't trust you.
Right.
Abaddon's an inquisitor. He watches all rogues, no matter what they're from.
Yeah.
Siri honestly just doesn't care.
Neither does Ophelia.
But yeah,
better watch out for Nova diving through pockets.
All of a sudden, Nova dives in a pocket. Hey, look what I found! Pulls out 6 or 7 plat.
Oh no! Like the Rebellion has a pouch that he keeps tucked away to make sure no one else gets to it, and nobody's gonna get to it.
Right.
Say Nova's still a giant hyena right now too.
Right.
He'll be that way for an hour.
This is gonna be fun getting through the tab like this now.
We have a giant furball with us.
Okay, I'm doing the obvious thing.
Please don't tell me he did it. He's jumping on the back.
I hope Nova away.
I hope Hyena Boy bites your head off.
So you guys were returning to the Mystic District. Did you want to return to the portal or just move on?
Portal.
I'm sorry, that portal still gives me the heebie-jeebies of bad juju coming. Let's not return to that thing that has a possibly infinite army coming out of it.
Well, why don't we say you Abaddon would hear Nova saying, "Let's just destroy it."
let's not make a scene right now, and let's go see what's going on at the palace.
Because we still don't know if the cultists are here by the king's invitation or not. Last thing we need is the dwarves coming after us on top of the undead.
You know what? I'm going to do this just for shits and giggles. I'm going to activate my divine sense.
Divine sense.
Everything is evil.
It's all
It's like, well, it allows me to detect celestials, fiends, undead, behind corners and everything, as long as they're not completely hidden.
Would Molly be half and half because she's, a tiefling, but she's like the purest thing in the world?
That's
No,
debatable.
because she's not considered a fiend or undead or anything.
I know, I'm just joking.
Oh. I mean, if we want, we could.
I like to think that she's a cinnamon roll. World.
In the same radius, you also take friends of any place or object that's been
a
consecrated.
tiefling that has a celestial pact warlock. That'd be great.
That reminds me, after seeing that entire room of undead a little while ago, because I'm a cleric and I'm level 2, I'm apparently got a skill called Turn Undead.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes them flee.
Yep.
But on the other hand, giant undead monster.
Until you get to level 6, and then it can turn into Destroy Undead.
Actually, that's level 5.
Is that level 5? Okay.
That's level 5.
Yeah,
Also, I'm pretty sure that whole entire place was probably giving you the heebie-jeebies, because Forge Cleric and the Forge is filled with undead.
Yeah, that just, it made me want to break things, and then it's like one of those things, 5 battles you can win and walk away from. Doesn't do you any good to die in a fight that you can't win. Because then they're still just doing their own shit in there anyway.
Card, by the way, if we get into another fight and Nova is still a giant hyena, Rivali is going to be taken into the fray with him.
Oh, you're just going to let Rivali actually stay on top of you?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, God.
Could be interesting.
I've taken
right, you're,
I've taken up the sniping position.
That's right.
Now, what would happen if Abaddon was up there? He's like, croquet anybody?
Well, it'd be the same thing if Grim was up there.
No, you couldn't say you were playing croquet because you don't have the hammer.
Oh, no.
You would be saying 4 with golf.
Either way, I don't know. I guess technically in golf you could get a birdie. Can you get some?
Oh, God.
Like, puts the birdie in front. But, Rivaldi.
See,
Hits a
I didn't
dartboard.
think about Turn Undead when I made the sheet. I need to factor that in. Anyway, so are we going to the portal or no?
Well, it's like I was waiting for you to tell me if I sense anything with my divine sense.
Not within 60 feet.
Okay.
So the portal is not
out to 60 feet though.
Yep.
So you could definitely check to see if that portal was desecrated or not.
Sure, why not? Let's go back to the portal. I don't care. Wait, weren't we going to the military district or whatnot?
Yeah, but we had to go through the Mystic District anyways.
Yep.
True.
You had to make your way back to the Mystic District because that's where you're coming from. So, returning to the portal. Once again, you can see the gigantic portal in front of you. And once again, you can see the 4 pig zombie creatures that are around the portal.
I don't know. This still screams of don't touch the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get the feeling we touch something, there's going to be a lot more monsters coming out of that portal than what's on the daily basis.
You know what? Fudge it. Just fudge this.
Okay.
I know.
Sarah would.
I'm going to step right here, And I know they're in range at this point. Activate Divine Sense.
Mist is trying to say something.
Sorry.
You would hear Siri say telepathically that she could probably move a portion of the portal without touching it.
I would think that may not be worth the risk.
I was gonna say not a good idea. No. Nope.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
I mean, you can definitely tell that the zombies are undead. As for the portal,
Need help?
your divine sense tells you nothing about the portal.
Damn. So that thing's not technically evil, celestial, or some sort of evil psycho monster thing. Okay.
Neither consecrated nor
It's not
desecrated.
classified as celestial, fiend, or undead. And it is not a place of consecrated or desecrated ground.
Okay, so that thing just sits there. Okay.
It is a portal. Yeah, you can tell that it's a portal. Anybody want an Arcana check?
Say,
Molly will.
Say, Abaddon would hear Nova trying to talk to him, saying, "Ask Tamaro if she has any kind of explosives."
Go blow the portal. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Are we really trying to get close to this thing with the infinite enemies on the other side of it?
We don't know what's on the other side. That's the problem.
That's a good question.
25 Arcana for Sierra.
21 Arcana from the bird.
Nice. 25, 21. Molly's still rolling. That's an 8. Molly is just out of practice when it comes to magic. Something about being ripped out of time for 13 years seems to have
Hold on.
an effect
Yeah,
on her.
that probably messed her up a bit.
Hold on, I put in the wrong proficiency.
Yeah. A
I mean,
7 plus
Siri
a difference.
plus 7.
I mean, it doesn't really make a difference, but I mean,
Yeah.
Fire.
So, those of you who have performed Arcana checks, what you do know is that this is a portal to a realm known as the Deep Dark. It is a horrible place deep underground filled with all manner of monsters. It is definitely an evil place. Closing the portal would definitely be a good idea.
Does Siri
As
know?
for how to close the portal, I have the feeling that's what Mist was about to ask because she said something. As for how you would, as for the methods of closing the portal and so on, you are able to determine that destroying any part of the outer ring would, in fact, destroy the portal. Some kind of force spell coming into contact with the portal, such as magic missile or some kind of explosive item, would also
Force psionic.
would also shatter the portal. But it would not shatter the frame to the portal.
Meaning they could just reactivate it.
Right. The only surefire way of closing down the portal would be to
smash
do
it.
something to the outer ring to, take it down. So
I'm sorry. I'm going to probably do something really, really stupid in about 5 seconds.
Can I
Mist
do
is saying something.
this? Siri would straight up do this immediately.
Okay.
Choose one object you can see within 60 feet of you that isn't being worn or carried by another creature and that isn't secured in place. So, Would a block of the portal be considered secured in place?
A block of the portal would be considered secured in place.
Okay.
Molly could try something. She could cast Chaos Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully have it end up being Force.
I was going to say, it'd probably be safer and a lot less damaging if I just grab Abaddon's hammer, since I'm the strongest person here, and literally just use it one-handed to just smash the side in. Because then they're not getting the damn portal back.
You could try. That's up to you.
Abaddon,
well, the thing is,
hammer, please.
Well, we got to figure out what to do with the guys around the portal. I think if we get within so many feet, they're all just going to rush us.
You do realize he's undead, right?
Dude, I'm undead. The likelihood of them going to fucking care about me until I've already destroyed the portal is not likely.
Also, you might need a diamond pickaxe.
Oh my god. Just hand me the damn hammer.
Yeah, that I knew was coming, considering the portal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Grim get Abaddon's hammer, please?
What? This encounter is only labeled as Ode to Minecraft, so it absolutely 100% is, in fact, a Minecraft encounter. So,
my question is,
these are pigs, zombie pigmen. That is a wither skeleton.
Yeah, I figured it was that, but my question is, how strong are the stupid zombie men?
We're about to find out if you hand me that damn hammer.
You could roll a Arcana check.
Yeah, let's check on that, and maybe some people get into a formation if we know we're going to try and kill these things, instead of being scattered around like crazy.
Hey, I'm already in position, thank you very much.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was probably already heading up to the front. And you know what? Maybe I'll go ahead and run a... let's go with a Arcana check of my own, actually. Yeah, let's go with my own Arcana check.
I was going to say, Grim's just going to waltz over and just smash the damn thing.
So, how's an 18 on an Arcana sound?
How does a 26 on an Arcana sound?
Alright.
Damn.
Nice. Both of you would know that the zombie creatures here are, well, they're generally referred to by many as oink zombies. These particular zombies are rather interesting in that they are more or less completely passive. In fact, they're so passive that people can walk up to them, interact with them, things like that. They don't even take notice. The only thing that ever seems to catch their real attention is when one of them gets injured, in which case they let out a horrifying squeal, and every single other oink zombie within several hundred feet can immediately hear and begin charging in the direction of the injured oink zombies.
So, in other words, we touch the zombies, we end up causing World War III. Got it.
Yeah, we do not hurt the piggy zombie. Otherwise, you will pull aggro and we will get cuckoo swarmed.
Okay, so A, Grim grabs hammer, B goes to the side and then smashes it in said portal. Piggies will not give a damn. Got it. Okay, takes Abaddon's friggin' hammer.
Okay.
Why is Grim going over there?
I don't know. Why is he? Are you drunk?
No, my frickin' thing is going nuts on me.
Go home, Grim. You're drunk.
There we go. Thank you.
Also, just to get this reference out of the way, we'll put that in a box. We'll put that box in another box. We'll mail that box to ourselves, and when it arrives, we'll smash it with Abaddon's hammer.
All right, let's see if this actually does shit. This is a strength roll for this damn hammer, correct?
Roll it.
Yeah, it would be you would be doing
Also,
a normal attack with your strength. Yeah.
Doesn't even flipping matter. It's a crit.
Nice.
All right, what's the roll for a warhammer?
Are you using two-handed or one-handed?
I have to use it one-handed because of how my skill works.
D8.
Yeah, D8.
Just one D8?
Yep.
So that means I get an additional D8.
Yep.
2d8. Happy rolling.
Let's see here. Grab the other D8. Come here, you stupid die.
No.
Come on, don't insult the dice. They're gonna die at that rate.
You know what? Despite your stupid insult, I just got max damage. That's
Nice.
a 16 plus... I just rolled a 20. I just got 20.
20. Not bad. You smash it with your hammer. The portal does look like it takes a bit of damage, but it does not break.
Holy shit.
This stuff is okay, so this is actually Minecraft Obsidian. Got it.
Yeah, this is.
So this is going to take me a little bit. Despite everything, this is going to take me a little bit. And I'm the one with the strongest output on this.
Yep.
This is going to take me a bit. Just get around me, make sure that nothing, just like one of those skeletons don't come back and start hurt me. Like, what are you doing?
You could just break the...
Okay, Miss is trying to say something, though.
Yeah.
If at any point it looks like a piece is coming actually loose, let me know so that because as soon as a piece looked like it was not secured, she would try to move it.
Right.
Well, let's see if Grim can actually get this done correctly. Because I'm willing to bet if Grim misses even once, because he's not entirely sure about hammers, that's not his thing.
Right.
This might end up miss-swinging and hitting the oinker on the side of him. I'm trying not to very badly. So.
Right.
All right, this is a 19.
19, not bad.
I mean, as long as he doesn't hit a 1, it shouldn't happen.
Wait. Crits are double damage, correct?
Yes. You rolled the dice twice.
You already
I didn't do...
Yeah.
Well, it's like, due to Titan strength, I would have had to roll 2.
Oh.
That means I would have had to roll an additional 2 to make it so I for the damage.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Let's see here. So add an additional 10 to my last roll.
Okay.
And for this roll, which I'm guessing hit with, is that at 19?
Yep.
6. 11. That's 15 more damage.
15 more damage. Nice. Along with a blast from Firebolt gadget the Termo has, the portal shudders and shakes as the obsidian is smacked out. The block of obsidian shatters, and the entire portal collapses.
Okay, I'm going to take a decent-sized chunk of the portal, shove it in my pocket, and I'm going to walk away from the pig army now.
You know what? I will actually have Owie also go up, and if there's still a chunk hanging around, grab a chunk.
Sure.
Chunk of obsidian. Because I don't feel like having them bring that back.
Yeah, I could get your feeling. Plus, this stuff could probably be forged into a weapon or something.
Yeah, that's kind of my opinion.
Ophelia's going to do the same. She could use something stronger.
Everybody's basically going to take a piece of obsidian and it scatters the portal so it can never be reforged again.
Right. Hey, that's a good idea to me.
You can make
flipping spell obsidian.
OBS.
And the other one take him to death.
Sorry, I'm looking for it here. Obsidian. Where did the here it is? OBSIDIAN.
Dickies.
Type it too.
D-I-E.
OBSIDIAN. obsidian. The oink zombies, oink.
It's like Grim just sort of salutes to them and walks away since they're not gonna do shit.
Nope. They don't
like-
even react.
They don't care as long as I didn't hit them. I was praying to God, please don't miss. I was right freaking there.
I mean, as long as you didn't hit a 1, you shouldn't have hit him.
Yeah.
He will beware.
Yeah, well, it's like a 1 would have either hit me or hit the pig army.
Who knows?
And either way, that would have just ended horribly.
Right.
If you had managed to get us swarmed by the cuckoo pigs, I would have been very, very cross with you.
The only reason you would have been cross was because I had your damn hammer using it as a weapon.
Luckily, I have 2 backup weapons, but that does not support the fact that you had my goddamn hammer.
Right.
Let's go, you guys. Off to the palace. Come on.
It's like, I'm going to give this stupid hammer back to him. That way I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Just a little chuckle from Nova as I.
Abaddon gets his hammer back and starts inspecting it for any damage. That obsidian shit is hard. This is just an iron hammer.
As you continue your way down through the Mystic District, you begin to hear the sound of combat not too far away.
Lovely.
Done.
It sounds as though metallic weapons are clanging against one another.
All right. Is it coming from the Common District by chance?
It is coming from the direction of the Common District, yes.
Well, I guess I'll just sort of have my men safely post watch, and let's go over to the Common District.
Okay.
Because so far in every district we found so far, something has been very, very, very wrong.
I think we're starting to see why they had their gates closed.
Indeed.
Probably.
There's no plague, there's just undead everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Though I guess for them, this is kind of considered a plague for them, just for the simple fact they can't make shit anymore.
As you round the corner, you see a dwarf dressed in leather armor. She has I don't actually have a sheet for her because I didn't even think about this. Okay, well, I'll just use Maria for now. She has she's dressed in leather armor. She has an eye patch over one of her eyes. Bright red hair that she has braided. In her hand are 2 daggers. And she's doing quite an interesting set of creatures. There are 3 of them. They look like dragons, except that they stand on 2 legs. They have armor, and they are currently each wielding a longsword and shield, I think. No, they don't have a shield, never mind. They just have long swords. Their skin, or their scales, look like their scales are made out of brass.
Aoi whispers over to the party, okay. Well, I don't remember these creatures being anywhere in our history books. What on earth has been going on this plane of existence while we were all gone?
It's time like these, I'm glad I know Draconic.
Nova immediately starts rushing in.
Siri just blinks and says, well, these are new.
Molly's gonna rush in too, because she recognizes Val.
You recognize? Yep, she would indeed recognize Val.
Wait,
sorry, what I
See
missed?
Molly run into, and he's like, "Oh crap! Here we go again."
wait, would Ophelia recognize her as well?
Yes, because I believe both Ophelia and Molly interacted with her during the RP.
Yep.
Yeah. Ravala just has his crossbow at the ready. He's like, okay, Nova, just do whatever you do. Don't cause me to get knocked off. I've got at least one decent shot at one of those dragon things.
Just hear a slight chuckle.
I was gonna say, Grim's just gonna run in because everyone else seems to know the person that's getting swarmed. So,
right. Let's see. Princess Val here is going to make an attack. That is a crit. That's good.
Hey, a crit that works out on our side for once.
Right.
Like the Dungeon Master rule.
Kidding.
That is 6 plus that, so that is okay. So Dragon Man, this guy here, the first Dragon Man, is a little bit injured. Second attack, same as the first. That's a crit miss. Okay. And that brings us to Nova.
All right.
Is Nova close enough to actually get there now?
He's got to move at a speed of 50.
I assume Aoi, Tamriel, and Siri would be further up than that.
Yeah, probably closer to that.
In the back, but
Yeah.
I can't see the map, so
Yeah, you're good.
I would probably be closer to the front, though.
He'll park right there by Dragonman Fighter 1.
Okay.
And proceed to bite him.
Okay.
No.
Oh, let's just hope you don't get a toothache.
No.
And that was another crit, by the way.
Ouch.
that hyena
all these
just
crits.
murder everything.
Oh my gosh. Now if I could keep the damage dice on the desk.
I mean, these guys have got some pretty hardy hit points, so...
Dang.
22.
22 damage?
Yeah.
Dang. Alright, yeah, he's down.
Alright.
When you said hardy HP, I was thinking like 30 and 40.
Well, consider the fact that Valar had crit on him previously.
Oh, that's true.
So
unless you did something crazy, it's not gonna be easy to wipe a Dragon Man out.
yeah, these guys have got some decent HP. It is possible that these guys could fall before they get their turn, just because they have... Hang
So
on.
many people to go through.
I just realized. These are not... This is not the right monster sheet. What the heck? One moment.
They have even less HP and are all dead now.
Yeah, they have the right amount of HP, but they're... I don't think because I was copying a monster and then like editing its stats and stuff. I don't think I grabbed the right stats. I definitely did not grab the right stats for these guys. Whoopsie. They are, well, okay, that doesn't help them that much, but does give them a higher initiative. So, yeah, no, for some odd reason, they still had the ghoul stat sheet in the way of their stats, their attributes, so they had -2 to wisdom for some reason. I'm like, wait a minute, they shouldn't have a -2. Yeah, no, they don't. They have much more than that. Okay, anyway, they do have the right HP. They just, like, I copied their HP and everything. I guess I just didn't copy their actual attribute scores.
Oh.
Molly's getting a little testy.
Anyway, so yeah, I believe that brings us to Grim, is it?
I was going to do the rampage.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
But was there any damage transferred to Fighter 3?
No, that was all that he had left.
Oh, wow, okay. Well,
You
move slightly forward and hit him
Okay.
with 23. To hit.
23 to hit. All right.
Javen, what Pokemon?
Well, that was max damage, so
Cubone.
Damn.
15.
15.
Wait a second, that's
Yeah.
not a Cubone.
All right. He's still up.
I just discovered a new Pokemon.
2d6 plus 3.
Cubone, that's a cute
Yep.
bone.
Grim.
Cute bone.
Well, this should be interesting.
No Cubone, that's a cute bone.
Okay, first things first. Let's just move Grim right here. Now, which one has most HP and which one doesn't?
The 2 has the most. 3 has the least because Nova's here.
All right, you know what?
Attacking
Budget.
Alan.
I'm just going to smack number 2. That way we can start getting his health down.
Not
Right.
that
Let's see how this goes.
If you stand here, you can get flanking. So you have advantage.
Yeah, but I'd be out of range of 2.
True.
There was a power moon in that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're attacking 2, not 3.
See?
I get it. Never mind.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm attacking
missed
2,
that.
not 3.
Yeah, you said 2, and because this guy was here, I thought of him as 2. I forgot
Nope.
that I went this way around, not this
Yep.
way around. So,
You're fine. All right, let's see what I get.
okay.
Crit.
Nah.
Jeez.
Everything dies. Let's see what I get. First set of rolls. I'm going to have to write this down.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first set. Second set.
Pokemon much?
See if you can guess what Pokemon they are. These 3 are.
Plus my strength modifier. That's a 4.
Pangoro.
So I got an 18, a 15, and a 4.
Jeez.
Can we say dead?
18, 15,
Because
4.
yes.
Subtracting that from that, and then factoring. Yeah, no, dead. As in, literally, both of them.
Oh, I just swung my sword, took both their heads off in one swing.
Yeah, no, dead. As in, both of them. Not bad. That crit.
Oh, hello, Mo.
I think we're just going through here and just massacring everybody.
It's like, bye! Have a nice afterlife!
Crits are nice.
They are.
And Molly's not too happy.
Oh, I bet Molly's not. She just saw a Grim wipe out 2 at once.
Right?
Just gone.
Okay, I gotta say this before we go any further in the story.
Okay.
The dice hate undead and mechanical things. It's just gonna keep killing them.
And apparently dragons.
Apparently dragons too, because these were neither undead or mechanical. These were dragons. So.
I just feel like we're gonna exhaust all of our crits on these small encounters, and then once we get to the boss, we're just gonna keep rolling low.
That one.
Yeah.
That one.
We're killing ourselves more than we're killing the monster.
Siri has not done any combat rolls yet.
Yeah.
So,
He has not done any.
good.
So everyone else will be not wanting to be like, what's wrong with you guys? This is easy.
Val is going to look at everybody with a smile and say, I thank you for that.
Well,
They didn't get rid of the flying taxi!
Well, while Ophelia's greeting Val and all that, I'm going to loot the bodies.
Michael,
Mm-hmm.
look! They didn't get rid of
Yeah, I'm gonna take some of them myself.
Ooh, gold. More gold. Add to the party fund.
Do the party fun.
I got the
Away.
party fund anyway.
I'm just gonna go over here and stand resolutely as I stab dragon body.
I was keeping track of the stuff in the party fun.
Okay. So besides the last 6 platinum,
Beyond
everything else
that,
is in the party fund.
Yeah.
Beyond the
I mean,
gold, all of the dragon men are wearing splint mail armor.
Put it in the
Which
Splint
is
mail armor?
A splint mail, which is an
That's
AC
actually-
of 17.
It's actually really good.
So, you know, It's an upgrade
Wait,
for anyone who has chainmail.
Oh, there it is. This.
It's a medium.
My question, is it a heavy or light or medium class?
Medium.
Should be a heavy.
I was gonna say I need heavy, so I'd probably.
Split
Right there.
I'm trying to remember how my AC works.
Super Mario Odyssey map.
I'm looking it up. I'm pretty sure it's a heavy because these guys are fighters.
So I don't remember. I might be confusing with something else.
Yeah.
My AC right now is an 18 with a shield. I'm not sure how much the shield added on. If it was a 2 or a 3 for the shield.
It's a 2. Ooh, shields are 2.
2.
Chainmail gives you a 16, which gives you an 18. Why is mine a 9? Oh yeah, because I gave myself that one skill.
So chainmail gives you a 16. Splint mail gives you a 17.
Yeah,
you do have to have a strength of 15, so it is better. It is better than
I'll do
chainmail.
it. I'll take it.
And it is.
I only have a strength of 13, so I can't use it.
Yeah.
Now
So I'll loot the. It's like I'll loot the stupid bodies of their armor.
Technically use it, but you would get a couple of penalties for attempting it.
You can't cast magic.
You said it needs strength 13 or higher?
15.
15. Nah, I'm one below. Plus, I only have proficiency in light armor.
It's like I'm currently looking at the full armor sheet of what they can do, and I'm like,
technically, I have proficiency in heavy armor,
so that cranks me up.
The strength score for it. The armor reduces your speed by 10 feet.
Question of if I've got proficiency in heavy armor, would that mean I add +2 to my 13 for the strength?
No.
No.
Having proficiency just means you can use it without penalty, other than the strength requirement.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, proficiency in armor just means that you're able to actually use the armor. If you're not proficient in a certain armor, you literally cannot use it.
Okay.
You can, but you take. You can't cast magic. You can't cast magic. You have disadvantage on all skill checks.
Yeah.
And saving
you take
throws.
a lot of penalties. Way more penalties than is worth.
Than it's normally worth, unless you're just is that nuts.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see if I can't find some armor that works better for me that's still at 13.
I was going to say, if I can find some plate armor, I'd be a very happy son of a beep.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you will. I mean, plate armor is an AC of 18, so...
Yeah, that would definitely help.
It also costs almost... It costs 1.5k.
1,500 gold.
1,500.
I have the max armor I'm ever gonna get, unless I get like studded leather that's +1 or shields that are +1s.
Yeah.
Or plus anything.
I was gonna say, the strongest armor medium class can get is half plate, which is a 15 plus your dex, max 2, so that's a 17.
I guess I could boost my dex by 1.
It's like the only problem with that is the half plate also gives you disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, chainmail gives you disadvantage on it too. Any heavy armor does. Ring, chain, splint, or plate. All 4 give you disadvantage on stealth.
Well, if you want to get rid of the disadvantage feature, you have to get that 1 feat for heavy armor.
Yeah.
Heavy armor master.
Yep.
Master.
Which will also increase your AC by, I think it was like 2 points. I need to look that up and make sure.
Yeah.
That'd been interesting to know.
Yeah, so in other words,
I could grab.
Super tank.
Well, it's like I'm currently turning Grim into a super tank, so it's like, go ahead, get past my AC.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. I got a 19 AC because of one of my skills. You put a better armor on him and a better shield and that ability.
Yeah.
Plus a mastery. I'm looking at like 25 AC here.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Heavy armor master increases your strength by 1. You can use your armor to deflect strikes that would kill others. You gain the following benefit. While wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, you take from non-magical damage, weapons is reduced by 3. I don't see anything about
increasing the AC.
Changing the AC or changing stealth checks.
Huh.
I think the stealth might be.
One sec, it might have been something else then.
Yeah, it must
I
be
remember
medium.
Because I remember seeing something about, oh, you can actually do that, and I'm like, what? Was I really
Paladins don't get a fighting style at the beginning, do they?
They do at level 2, I think.
Paladins don't get their oath until 3.
I was saying fighting style.
No. The Oathbreaker won't be active until level 3.
Yeah. Medium Armor Master gives you disadvantage, removes the disadvantage of stealth checks. And
see, that's what I was.
When you're
medium armor.
When you wear medium armor, you can add 3 instead of 2 to your AC if you have dex of 16 or higher. It basically means it increases the maximum dex to 3 instead of 2. But that's medium armor. There isn't anything for heavy armor.
Yeah, I was probably thinking.
Probably thinking of that. Anyway, so Val here. She looks up at all of you, smiles, and says, hello. I believe I've seen a couple of you before. My name is Princess Valear Melgron. She gives a quick bow to all of you.
Greetings, Princess. Tell me, what on earth has been going on around here?
She will speak up and say a number of things, really. The first order of business here is the creatures that you have just witnessed. They are creatures led by the cult of the Great Ghoul. They are known as Dragon Men.
Great Ghoul.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's pretty new.
Siri will just scowl at that.
Noah's playing with a dead body.
So tell me, is it the Great Ghoul cult the reason why the gates have been sealed?
The gates of Mintrog have been sealed because the gates of Mintrog have been sealed under the command of the king, King Melgron.
What did he?
King Thamal Melgron, my father. Why he closed the gates? His reasoning, or the reasoning that we dwarves have been told anyway, is the fact that there is a plague going on. What he has not informed the dwarves is that he is the cause of the plague. Perhaps you have seen the ghouls running around?
We've seen a lot more than ghouls.
Yeah, that thing in the forge looks pretty powerful.
Yes, that is what we have come to call the Forge Master.
What about a horrible irony? So then the plague is those things?
The plague is being spread by the ghouls that are around here. If you have been to the forge, you have likely seen the withering skeletons. They have no part in the plague. No, the plague is much worse. Have you ever heard of a Darkul Ghoul?
What would that be to know if we have heard of it or not?
Arcana check.
Will do.
Money to win.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 Arcana.
20 Arcana. Nice.
Be a 23.
23? 1 second. Okay, this isn't working like I thought it would. There we go. Okay, sorry. I have the cat on my lap, and having the cat on my lap, like sharing body heat or something goes on because I'm sweating. I had to take off my sweater here because I was sweating, and now my glasses are all gunked up because of the fact that I smacked my glasses with my sweater when I took them off. So it was a 20 and a 23. Were there any other rolls that I didn't hear? Guessing not.
Nope.
Alright then. In that case, what you know of Darkul ghouls is that they are a special breed of ghoul, a very nasty, very powerful type of ghoul. Darkul ghouls are cursed with a horrendous disease known as Darkul fever. What the Darkul fever does is, within about 24 hours of contracting the disease, you begin to feel really ill. You start getting very, very sick, and if nobody is able to cure the Darkul fever, which she says, we may call it a plague or a disease, but in reality it's more of a curse. For only with a restoration spell, such as lesser or greater restoration, can it be cured. If it is not cured, the victim eventually dies. And when the victim dies, well,
they rise again as a ghoul.
They rise again as a dark, cruel ghoul. For every dwarf that dies to this disease, this curse, another ghoul rises. In turn, the disease spreads steadily faster and faster.
Okay, not to sound like a bit of a not to sound like there's no help, but how do we is there a volcano? Was this city actually built under lava? That way we can cause that to erupt and just wipe everything out.
You see, like, Aui's eyes flash with a bit of an angry hatred, and he just sort of glares at her and is like, "Why would he do this?"
Simple. Have you heard of the story of the No More of about 1,000 or so years ago?
Not this crap. You just see Nova shaking his head.
Takafumi sort of looks down. Yeah, no more. Oh, how did the dwarves muck it up this time?
During the No More, the dwarves were one of the only races that were able to fend against the gnomes. Using the Hammer of Torak, they were invincible. Unfortunately, at some point during the war, King Magram betrayed the values of Torak, our god of war. Because of this, he lost control of the hammer and its invincibility. Now, my father, King Thamal, my father wishes to start another war. He wishes to gain the power of Torak back by proving that we dwarves are the strongest race. But even with all that he has done, Torak has still forsaken us.
War. It was always war with you guys. War, war, war. It never stopped. Dwarves. Anyway, yeah, that sounds rough. But why turn your own people into ghouls?
To make them stronger. To prove to Torak that we are his rightful people.
So are you planning on calling ghouls dwarves then?
Well, I suppose that's what my father has planned. Beyond that, he has allied himself with the cult of the Great Ghoul. He has given them the military... hang on, let me find out what it's actually called. There is the military ward, but there's a particular building. She says he has given them the Hall of Arms. Within the Hall of Arms, they are performing a terrible ritual with eldritch magic to corrupt dragon eggs into those dragon men that you saw. For every egg, 5 dragon men are created from it.
But that sounds like my nerdy uncle. But that kind of defies the conservation of mass, even with magic. Rivali actually starts rambling about stuff that to anyone who's watched Full Metal should sound vaguely familiar.
Aoi puts a hand on Rivali. It's eldritch magic, Rivali. Frankly, I don't expect it to follow any sort of rules, let alone rules of whatever universe it's in.
Nova gets annoyed and starts to try and buck Rivali off of him.
Valayar says, well, I suppose it could be explained. It is by... I suppose it could be explained by whether the rumors of them having a Philosopher's Stone are true or not.
Ooh.
No reaction to that?
It's philosopher. You said that they have a Philosopher's Stone?
There are rumors that they may have a Philosopher's Stone.
Well, that's just perfect. Of course, the theory would hear in the back, would hear in his mind, Rivali being like, because his uncle has told him stories about the Philosopher's Stone and just how much of a bad thing it is. That thing is
very bad.
It's like all Grimm knows that the basics on the Philosopher's Stone, elixir, truth, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, time to fix the dwarves' mess again. Let's go, guys. I think we have our next destination in mind. The palace is pointless at this point.
As soon as you finish saying that, Valayar says, wait. There's no way that you alone will be able to fend against the dragon men in the Hall of Arms, let alone the undead that they would have there as well. She will extend a hand and say, however, if you follow me, I will lead you to my army. We are called the Resistance.
Well, I don't like the idea much, but considering that you guys are the only ones that know this city inside and out, something tells me we don't have much of a choice in the matter.
Unless we're feeling suicidal.
There's always a way of getting around even the toughest of armies, but you can just sort of see this really pained look on his face, and Sierra would just sort of feel the agony in his mind. I guess we have to deal with it.
Princess Valayar will say, you don't have to if you don't want to. But as it stands, the last time I was in the Hall of Arms, which was 3 days ago, there was, well, I can't give you an exact count, but I believe it was somewhere around 75, maybe even 100 of those dragon men. That's not counting the undead.
Right. Well, if your warmongers are going to be useful, now would be the time to do so. Let's go. I can't believe I've just now realized, wow, this guy really hates dwarves.
Yeah, like I gotta notice that. I'm like, wow.
And honestly, Molly would have called him out on his rudeness, but she's too lost in thoughts at the moment.
I mean, considering the difference between their two people, it kind of makes sense. More, war-type people versus the extreme pacifists.
Right.
Ophelia kind of just jabs him in the shoulder.
Jabs who?
Whoever hates dwarves has kind of gone in and out for a while.
Oh, that was Owie, Jace's character.
Well, she kind of just jabs Owie in the shoulder, not to cause damage.
He just sort of says nothing about it.
Princess Valayar leads you through the common district until you get to roughly the center. As you arrive at a building, she leads you inside. As you follow her through the building, a completely empty building, and down far into the basement, she reaches up and takes hold of a torch, which she then twists, and a secret passage opens. She leads you into the blah blah room, name, place, thing. The place, words gone. Sorry. The hideout. Thank you. Oh my God. Hideout. She leads you into the hideout of the Resistance. As you look around, you can see that more than just dwarves, this is a ragtag group of adventurers. Felinus, Caninus, a few golems here and there, a few risen, quite a few of just about any race, really. You are now in a small building with only a table made of stone in the center of it. At the end of the table sits a moon elf that is scantily clad, as most moon elves are. A simple black halter top and loincloth are all that she wears. Her hair is also black with purple highlights, and her eyes are red. Her body is covered with many tattoos of magical symbols, enough to make the much of the light blue portions of her skin, which moon elves naturally have, look deep and dark blue. On that, here are their NPC cards. As soon as you are able to see her, you hear Tamriel shout very loudly some obscene words. And she says, "You expect me to work with a moon elf?"
Takafumi sort of goes over to Tamriel and just sort of says, "Look, if I can swallow my pride long enough to work with the warmongers, you can work with the moon elves. No big deal."
Then you're already working with someone who's technically cursed, so no offense, Miss Technomancer, but suck it up.
In the words of the Kimori family, suck it up, Buttercup.
The moon elf responds and says, looks up from the table, after hearing this. She says, she takes one look over Tamriel for a moment and says, How do you think I feel? Apparently now I have to work with a sun elf. She
Good, right?
Good. It goes both ways.
Great. The racism keeps going.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Theory just sighs and says, well, you could argue the entire time, or we can work together and sort the issue out.
it's like no time.
Oh, she said it nicer than what I would have said.
Yeah. Wait, did Sari say that out loud?
Yes.
I haven't Alina run out of token.
Yeah. Rivali everyone sees Rivali instinctually just sort of bow like he's apologizing for something. because to him it's like, oh no, she is scary. Do not make her mad.
The moon elf steps up to to all of you. She extends out her hand and says, "My name is Alina Renata."
Rivali Stormwing. Nice to meet you, Renata.
I'm Nova Darkwing as he holds both of his hands to one of her fingers shaking.
Right.
Rivali would have actually kissed the back of her hand.
Just sort of introduces himself. My name's Owie. Pleasure to meet you.
Ophelia kind of gives a bow. Ophelia, it's good to see another beautiful woman around. Which
Siri would actually hear this. Realize thinking like, they're both at least 7 out of 10.
Wow.
Rivali.
Now everyone's been at 8. Everyone's been at least at 8 so far in my book.
I don't understand your numbering system.
I said that only Siri would hear him think that.
Yeah.
Abaddon's still just standing over near Tamriel at this point.
Tamriel.
Bryn's just keeping his yapper shut at this point because he does not know what to think of the two elves of opposite spectrums in one room.
That's what you're worried about?
At least there isn't a wood elf here.
There are two elves. One's a sun elf, one's a moon elf. I don't want to suddenly find myself in the middle of everything going boom.
Rivali's be like, technically we've got 3 elves here.
Right?
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, but the last one isn't likely to blow me up.
She can blow your brain up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's left of it?
That's true.
Anyway, Molly's gonna, absent-mindedly just, politely curtsy to Alina and just go, "Hello, my name is Molly. You seem a bit familiar, but I can't place you."
Alina shrugs and says, "I do have one of those faces. I have been around quite a bit after all." Alina will say, Valar will say, so then, this is the Resistance. These are all of my allies I have managed to assemble. Alina here is my second in command. As soon as she says that, you hear Tamriel cursing pretty badly. Something along the lines of a moon elf, second in command to a dwarf. Are you kidding me? Something along those lines, but not quite. She's not happy to hear this moon elf has such a high place in the Resistance.
At that point, Abaddon will nudge her with his elbow and tell her to keep quiet.
She huffs and folds her arms over her chest.
He will then whisper to her, so nobody else can hear. It's like, I will take you out of here if need be. Keep it calm.
I'm sorry. Grimm's just gonna go sit in a chair at this point. He's no. This is getting stupid, even by Grimm's standards. He's gonna keep away from this, far enough away he won't be in blast radius of magic, but well enough away that he can still hear everyone.
Takafumi just sort of sighs and looks over to the. So then, are we ready to? So then, what do we need to do in order to get over to the Hall of Arms and take care of the problem?
Princess Valayar will wave to the wave her arm out to the other members of the resistance and say, "Well, as you can see, our force here is not much more than a ragtag group of adventurers. It's really the best that I could get. Most of these even are. Oh, most of the dwarves that you see here are civilians. They're not even adventurers. In order to face off against what we have coming, we're going to need help. First off, or maybe not necessarily first, because we're not even strong enough to do this, we are going to need to take the Great Forge. If we take the Great Forge, we can build magical weapons and armor, and that will help us considerably in our siege of the Hall of Arms. Unfortunately, before we can do that, we have to get stronger. To that, Alina will immediately pipe up and say, there's a man here that lives in Mintrogue. He's an old wizard. In fact, I'm not even sure his name. Most people just simply call him the Old Wizard, because he's been around for so long. He was my master at one point, long, long ago. Back when I was still learning the arcane arts. She kind of looks over her tattoos for a moment as she says that. She then says, if we could get his help, perhaps he would be strong enough to aid us in taking the... perhaps he will be strong enough in aiding us in taking the Great Forge.
Where is he? Where does he reside?
All right, to the mystic.
There's too many bad jokes.
Alina would say, I'm certain that as you pass through the Mystic District, you may have noticed a particular stone tower of some kind. It looks odd in comparison to the rest of the city.
Are you talking about the big black thing with the purple portal thingy?
Yeah, the one we destroyed.
The portal.
Oh no, yeah.
One thing that you probably would have noticed in more passing, something I kind of just forgot to mention, was that there was a tower. Most of Mintrogue is built right into the walls of the city. This is just like a large towerish, almost pillar thing, just sitting randomly in the Mystic District. It's not attached to the walls or anything. It definitely was not dug out. It was built.
So does he live in that tower then?
Alina would tell you he lives within that tower, though she chuckles and says, I will warn you, he doesn't take kindly to first-time visitors. You'll understand what I mean when you get there. Nothing dangerous, just interesting.
Has anyone in this room visited him before?
None that have returned.
None that
This
have
is gonna
returned,
get
you
stupid. Well, that rules.
We have sent a few out to the wizard, but they have not come back. I can only assume they got lost in the trial somewhere.
Oh, well, in that case, he kind of calls over his 3 men, and he just sort of says, if you guys are just going, if you guys would wait here, we can go take care of we can go see about the wizard.
Si, senor!
I'm sorry. What?
I am making a joke that probably both that only he'll get because of a certain dubbing group and what they decided to do with guards.
Oh,
okay then.
Oh.
I get a bad feeling about this.
Grim is just gonna start heading towards the exit. We going or not?
Let's go. Take care of my men. I'm sure they can get you. I'm sure they can prepare. I'm sure they can take care of anything if you need them for something. See ya.
Alina is going to smirk. She's going to walk over towards Tamriel and kind of push her towards Valayar and say, I don't like you. You can stay here. I'll help them out. Tamriel is not happy about that, but she's not really going to fight that just because of the fact that she wants nothing to do with Alina. So any chance she can have to not have to deal with Alina, she's fine with.
Alan is going to shout over his shoulder to his men. If Tamriel needs something from you 3, do be gentlemen and get it for her, would you?
So you're saying if I turn into a giant frog and grapple her with my tongue and take her along with us, she would be really pissed.
Yeah. Rivali would be like, would look at the over. It's like, how about we save that for when it's actually important for both of them to be in the same place at the same time, right?
Okay.
That kills my idea.
That's the wrong font size. That looks like it's not only is it not written in Calibri like it should be, it looks like it's bigger. Oh well, I'll fix that. Sorry, just random observation of Alina's character sheet.
Alright.
This is one ability that's written in a completely different font.
What, you're written in Wingdings?
No, it's regular Times New Roman. I'm guessing the one I had to switch all the font to the new format I used. That one ability didn't get formatted.
Yeah.
OpenOffice likes to convert some things to style, and then it will also take other things and claim it's converted to style and not actually convert it to style. So I have a lot of issues with OpenOffice because of that. I think that's what happened to this one ability that she has. So, but that said, shall we be off to the Mystic District again?
Yeah, off to the Mystic District again.
Yep. Here they be your wizards.
All
right. I got a question before we get started too far.
Okay.
We got about 20 till 9. Are we gonna keep up for a while?
Why? Why do you ask, man?
I was just curious. I can keep going for a good while. I just wasn't sure what everybody else's situation might be.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. We usually go till about 9 or sometime after, so.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right then. Let's proceed onward.
Alright, we're good with it then. We're gonna keep running this until we kill a wizard. Incapacitate a wizard and drag him back.
Right.
Whack him upside the head with the back of my sword. There, he's unconscious. Let's go.
We better not use my hammer because we've seen what happens to elves when they meet my hammer.
Squishy bluntness.
The easiest way is just for Siri to teleport him.
Yes, but can she teleport him that far?
Alina's going to be sticking in the back of the party with Siri. Let's see here. Ooh! Fun.
I don't like the sound of that.
Fun.
Okay, now you're repeating it. Now I really don't like the sound of this.
Yeah.
Fun. That makes,
Now it's been repeated 3 more times.
We're all gonna die.
Shut up, Rat Trap.
We're all gonna die.
No, we're not gonna die. We're gonna be turned into freaking frogs. Permanent frogs, meaning not even Nova can turn back.
What? It's not like we're gonna go see Ganondorf or Ganondorf. Well, we're not seeing him either, but Gandalf. Thank you, Brain.
Gandalf.
Ganondorf, same thing, right?
Well, Ganondorf is a wizard.
Technically, he's a warlock.
I thought it was an angel.
Still a magic caster.
Angel.
Angel. Yeah.
Right.
You're a wizard, Ganondorf.
I thought it was a Klaxosaur.
Oh my god.
A what?
Oh.
As you walk through Mintrog, through the common district, you come upon a couple of dwarves walking by, each wielding a pick in their hands. Before you can speak or anything to any of them, however, the dwarves suddenly transform into horrendous ghouls.
Well,
It's like Grim's just looking at him like, well, didn't see that coming.
That's lovely.
Molly just shrugs her shoulders.
You think that will end?
Yeah.
She's still a little melancholy.
Lever to open door.
So where are we now? Where the things are? Is that you said this dwarf just got them turning into ghouls?
These dwarves just turned into Darkul ghouls. And they have a whopping 21 on initiative, so they're going to go after Owie. Because, actually, Owie, you need to roll a straight up D20. Because they have the same initiative modifier as you do.
Holy crap! What are these things? Dex? Or no?
Wisdom.
Wait, it's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Never
Same
mind.
as you, +1.
Okay. Roll like a D20.
These are undead.
19.
19. Alright, you are going first then.
Neat.
Undead are not going to be happy with me in a minute.
That makes two of us.
That brings us to our first person, Nova.
Alright. I'm going to actually cast a spell first. I'm going to cast Entangle on basically one of the two spaces in between the two ghouls. It's a 20-foot square, so.
20-foot square. Alright.
Difficult terrain. And they have to make a strength save.
Throw or be restrained. That is 12 and 16.
The 16 saves, but the 12 does not.
Alrighty. So this one is restrained.
Okay, so
Alright. And then...
Condition restrained. Restrained creatures' speed becomes 0. Attacks against it have advantage. Creatures disadvantage on dex saving throws. Got it.
I'm thinking about doing something very stupid.
I guess I can see. That was action level. Okay. Let's see here.
So I am gonna need a 20-foot square though, because
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
yeah, it does become difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So this is
Say
a
put right there.
gargantuan. Let us arrange. Actually, I'll just change it to object and drop it right there.
Yep. Okay. And then I'll fly 45 feet here. Bonus action cast. Oh, never mind. That was a cantrip. Or not a. Is that concentration? I can't remember. Is Shalala a concentration?
Spell.
I think it is.
Shalala. I don't remember how to spell it.
I think it might be.
It is duration 1 minute. Does not say concentration. It's a bonus action.
Oh, lovely then. Alright, lovely then. I cast Shalala and bash it in the face.
Sorry, hang on. Have 2 actions?
The
Entangle was an action, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. So, yeah, I forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, your entangle was an action.
Yeah, I have multiple actions now. News.
It's like, wait a second.
I get 14 actions per turn.
Every Minecraft player.
We wonder at times.
Right? I was wondering, I'm like, wait a minute, how'd you have 2 actions? I didn't think we were level 5 yet.
No.
And even then, that's not 2 actions, that's just extra attack.
Yeah. Druid doesn't even get that, so.
Yeah.
Well, I'll actually, instead of flying up there, rewind time a bit. I will fly like over this way more.
Right.
Like, is it still worthwhile to cast Shalala just so you have it ready? But
yeah, I mean, I would.
Yeah, it is a cantrip, so you can cast both of them.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I have Shalala then on my quarterstaff.
Boy Faye loves that spell. Along with
Need to verify this because this may get very, very violent, very stupidly. For what I'm, because if I can actually pull this off, I'm going to laugh my butt off. I just want to verify this will actually work.
Alright.
Let me see here. If my green will stop shaking like a leaf. Alright, self contains 1 minute.
There we go.
So okay, so yeah, it'll work. This will be interesting.
See who in first place.
This is going to be a makeshift attack, but I don't give a damn. Where's the 25 mark? There's the 25 mark.
Okay.
I'm going to cast, what is it? Searing Smite, and I'm just going to say fuck it, and Grim's just going to has had enough of this shit. He's going to just throw his greatsword directly impaling the little bastard that got stuck.
Yeah.
Let's see the little bastard like it while he's on fire.
Well, that is an improvised attack, so you don't get your proficiency and you use your dex.
There's more.
Yep, I need a dex. I need a dex.
Yep.
Unless there was like a feat that allows me to throw my greatsword like a frickin' frisbee.
Not that I know of.
I mean,
apparently Grim liked this idea. I got a crit.
Nice.
Okay then.
It's like Grim liked me throwing the damn sword.
Oh, what are you?
All right, so I still use the same damage die plus the additional one for the fire, which was a D6.
Just a second.
So doesn't improvised weapon make it a 1d4 damage?
I think that depends on the DM's discretion, maybe? I don't remember. Like, it's still a giant sword. A D4 sounds a little bit light.
Okay, that didn't help me any. No, I'm not concerned about the improvising damage. I'll let him have that. My thing is, he is throwing his greatsword. And the thing about throwing a greatsword is that throwing a dagger has a 20-foot, 60-foot radius. Being over 20 feet is disadvantage. Greatswords don't have a throw distance, which means that would entirely be made completely with disadvantage. So you might have to roll again, because you might not...
I was like, I'll roll again if you want.
Yeah, you might have to roll again.
Alright, I'll just roll again. Say heck it.
Well, let's see what I get. See what happens. Because even
20.
Huh?
I still got a crit.
Still got a crit. Okay.
Yeah, the dice are just like, no.
Even with a
Grim says,
dagger,
fuck that. I'm still
would have been disadvantage. So I'm going. If you're using a great sword, which has no throw distance, then I'm gonna have to. That's definitely gonna be disadvantage.
So which is lower?
25 feet, I would think, would also be the maximum range. So it's like you're able to just do it, but you do land a crit with it. So go ahead.
Yep.
There's a lot of damage going to go out.
Oh, yeah. If this little guy survives, I'm calling BS. So
yeah, if you're being allowed to have the damage, it's 46. Have fun.
46 plus his, isn't it 2d8 for Searing Smite?
Searing Smite is literally 1d6 plus an additional if they fail a Constitution saving throw. Oh.
Okay. So
and they continue to burn every turn.
Yep. So they will keep taking a D6 if they survive this.
Right. So I'm just saying it would be an additional 2d6 from that as well.
Yeah.
Well,
so
let's see what I get. Okay, so. 6, 5, 2.
Right there.
That's 13 for the first roll.
Let's keep the hole there. Okay.
7 for the second throw. Oh, and now for the Searing Smite throws.
I can walk on the sand, right? Yeah. Okay. So,
It's like that is a 5 for the Searing Smite.
Oh, look.
And you have to do well. No, you don't have to do the Constitution saving throw unless it's that little bugger's turn.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to go pull my sword out of its gut now, though.
So what's the damage altogether then?
Let's see.
Too much.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it was like 28 if you include Searing Smite.
28?
Over 28.
Alright. Well, it took the damage, so
Come on.
it's still up.
So not only is it still alive, it is now bound and on fire!
Really?
And has a sword in its gut!
Floating sand.
Seriously,
Searing Smite. That is... Oh no, that is a spell. Searing Smite.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be a class feat.
At the start of... Okay. Spell ends of target creature enemies. Each of its turns until the spell ends. Okay. That is a concentration spell. Just keep that in mind.
Yep.
Alright.
It's like, I wasn't planning to look away from the poor little bastard I'm trying to fry anyway, so.
No, I'm just saying if you get hit, it can make you drop your concentration.
I guess that'll do.
So,
okay.
Owie.
At this point.
Okay then.
I know
What was
Mitch
that,
just said something, but I didn't hear it.
Siri hasn't gotten a single turn in either of the 2 previous combats. And I wonder if she'll get a turn, or if she doesn't even need to be in the initiative order.
I'm pretty sure she'll get a turn at least one this time.
Yeah, probably this time. Okay, how far away am I from the thing?
Let's see.
Very far.
Yeah.
Why do I keep ending up very far?
That's
you
where
were
we
at
all
the front of the party. It's just everybody's far from these things. 55 feet.
Someday, you go down and you
Let's go ahead and move up 30 feet, I guess, and
so when people walk
be within 25 feet of these things. And then I guess we'll shoot up. I guess I'll shoot at one of them. Who's closest and looks least injured?
That would be the one that's not bound.
Yeah, the one that's closest is the one that's injured. There is one that's a little bit further away just because of your position that hasn't taken any damage yet.
Let's aim for the guy that hasn't taken any damage yet so we can lower down the bar in which we need to kill these things.
Alright,
Spider removal machine.
go right ahead.
Spider remover. Ah! It's gone now. That's me.
And so is
Voice is down a little bit, please. Also, you guys got like 2 minutes, just so you know.
That's an 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Barely, but it hits.
Hits, and more hits.
These guys are dressed in scale mail, so...
So yeah, it's going to be a little tough to hit them, but not that.
Yep.
That'll be 9 damage to the one that I was hitting.
9 damage. Alright.
And then who's the next combatant after me? Like, not these guys, but after these guys.
Abaddon.
Does Abaddon have any ranged weaponry? I don't remember.
I've got a light crossbow, but I'm about to get up in their face.
In that case, Abaddon have advantage. Please continue.
Alrighty.
More specifically, I'm using my tactician ability to give him advantage.
Alrighty. So Darkul Ghoul 1 here is going to spend an action to break free of the stuff.
Alright.
That said, it did have to make a Constitution throw before that. Yeah, 7. Not very good.
It burned.
Yeah, it takes.
Grim has to roll some damage for the Searing Smite, I believe. It's 1d6.
Yep, Grim, roll your
currently be right back.
I'll just be right back, Dad. Okay, I'll just roll it real fast then.
It would actually have to make a strength save against the
Oh yeah,
plant.
that's right. You're right. I will do that. That is 18.
Yeah, that saves.
Okay.
Has he done his Constitution save for the fire damage?
Yeah, he failed it. Since you weren't here, I rolled and got 2.
Okay.
The ghoul is going to step on up, and the other ghoul is going to step on up. So, owie. You're probably about to say owie.
Bad joke, but still.
What did they roll?
I haven't rolled yet. I'm just gearing for their attacks here.
Okay.
17 to hit.
You match my AC, curse you.
That's a hit. You are going to need to make a...
Emily?
Huh?
I'm
only have
going
1d8.
to use Sierra's racial feat here. The Seer of Time, because it's a foretelling roll that I can force on a foe.
Right.
So that person that hit Owie, they just nat 1 instead.
Nice.
Oh,
Alright.
they completely just. What the?
Could have sworn I pulled out more than 1d8, but I only have one, so. Hang on, because all of their attacks. Well, that attack anyway. Never mind.
So in other words,
that
it's just like, not the face, not the face, not the face. Huh. That, okay.
That's a thing.
Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to just find. I'm probably gonna need another. Probably gonna need the second D8 anyway.
I guess my question is, how many times can you use that racial feat?
Once.
Each roll can
I'm guessing
only
once every long rest or something.
Yeah.
have one per long rest. So
Yeah. I think she has one foretelling roll per long rest, and she can only use that once.
Too bad she's not a divination wizard, and she could have 2 of them.
Yep. If she was a divination wizard and she was a sylph, she'd have 3 of them.
Oh God.
Wow.
Because she gets 2 from being a divination wizard, and she gets 1 from her racial.
Yeah, no, that's a little broke.
anyways, I saved someone from getting hit by this.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
Alright, so you made that attack miss. Second attack.
Is Owie the target or is it me?
Still Owie, because it's the first. This one here, the top one, can't attack because it had to use its action to break.
Get out of the green crap.
Yeah, get out of the stuff here. So second attack is not gonna hit because you said your AC was 18 earlier.
Wait, what did it roll?
Less than 18.
Oh, I was gonna say it's a 17.
17? Oh, it was less than 17. But this is a hit. 24?
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's an owl.
Hello.
So it tries to bite you, fails. It swings its war pick, fails. Its second hand comes around and slashes at you. You're going to take 10 slashing damage. And you're going to need to make a con saving throw.
Great, it has bleeding.
I don't think unless it's the disease.
I don't think it's bleeding.
Yeah, it's not bleeding. No.
Yeah.
I don't think there is any real, like, damage over time, bleeding type thing in 5th edition.
There isn't.
So, you'd have to make an enemy that has that. And this may be a homebrew creature, but it does not have it. Instead, it just passes disease and other things that ghouls naturally have, such as this ability.
22.
Not because it's a Darkghoul ghoul. It's because it's a ghoul.
That's a 22 on the con saving.
Right?
Life drain.
That is a success. No, that's a white that has life drain.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Those are the things.
Alright. And with that, Abaddon.
Alright. Let's see, how far away is that? Oh,
30 feet.
well, I'm going to go right up to the Darkghoul Ghoul number 2.
Okay.
Let me double check some crap here before I continue here. Well, obviously, I'm going to attack with my Warhammer.
I don't have Alina in the initiative. One moment.
Lovely.
Let me find out where she would be. Oh. Oh my.
What, she end up in the tail end?
No. She got an 18. So she goes before Ophelia, because Ophelia has a lower modifier. So she gets to go right after Molly does. 2 spellcasters in a row. Anyway,
Nice.
sorry. Abaddon?
Yep. I'm going to attack with my Warhammer.
Okay.
Please do something nice for me, Dice. I know you hate the undead. Holy shit, the dice hate the undead.
Yeah.
You can guess.
Crit?
Crit.
Seems to be a lot of crits going around.
Yeah. I rolled my dice and I moved to go see what it was, and the dice moved, it hit my hand, and I'm like, well, now that's where it is. Figures. Well, that being said, my Warhammer is going to smack it in the head.
Okay.
And it's a 1d8 for the Warhammer. Do I get any kind of like sneak attack or advantage with another person being close by?
They have to be on the other side of the enemy.
Yeah, I think that's only for rogues that have that.
Yeah.
They're just a
Rogues get a sneak attack.
Yeah.
I was going to say, since you did crit, you now have to roll 2d8s.
Yeah, you do get to roll 2d8 because of the fact that you are, landing a crit. But no, you don't get any other benefit. You wouldn't get any other benefits.
Okie dokie.
Only if your class has something that you can use.
And then it's proficiency bonus added onto that.
No, it's your modifier. The proficiency bonus is only added to the attack roll. It's not added to the damage roll.
Okay.
Just whichever modifier. Probably strength.
I'm a strength mod, so
because it's
that'd be a +1 at the end of that.
It's not a finesse weapon, so it would be your strength. So 2d8 plus 1 damage. Whoops.
8 plus 8.
The number lock did not want to play. So it came up with 17.
17? Alrighty.
He max damage that sucker.
Alrighty. It's still up. It's feeling
I
fine.
assumed. He's
Hey.
feeling fine. Lovely.
He's feeling fine. I mean, they both take damage, but it's not much.
I was going to say, mine's just sort of standing in front of me with my sword and pulled in. It's still lit on fire.
Molly.
Molly's turn has come around.
Yep.
Hopefully she can get out of her funk.
Please get out of your funk.
All right, she's gonna come over here, and she's going to cast Chaos Bolt.
Alrighty.
That is a synthetic 20.
Nice. That'll hit.
Everybody likes that 20.
That was synthetic, though. It wasn't a crit.
Oh, I know. It's just like everybody likes that 20.
Everybody likes that 20.
It's got to stay above that 20.
Be above that 20. Oh, yeah.
If not, you're gonna miss.
I mean, just wait until you go fight, the boss, the Forge Master over here, and then everybody's gonna roll 1s and 3s, and...
That's what we're expecting. It's like we all these crits on the minor things, and then all of a sudden we got to fight him. 1s, 2s, 3s. I'm like, what?
So 7 damage. I assume that's on Ghoul 2, you said?
Yep, and it's going to be 7 force damage.
Nice.
And she's going to use a bonus action to regain her spell slot.
Okay. And Alina. So, Alina is going to move up to here. You're going to hear her yell out, "Undead! It's time that a real warlock shows you the true eldritch power." She holds out her hand, and a blast of electricity shoots from her hand at Darkul Ghoul 1.
And start the memes.
Oh, look! It's a Sith Lord.
Unlimited power!
Pretty much!
So, those of you that are arcanely inclined will recognize that this is the spell Witch Bolts.
Owie would have recognized that immediately because that is his spell.
Right?
She's a witch! Burn her!
Oh my god.
No.
This is not Salem.
Let's not say we did.
Let's not even say we did, even though it'd probably make Tamo very happy.
Alright, so that's going to be 9 damage. And, so electricity is now coursing from her hand into the Darkul Ghoul, which means that she can just deal automatic damage to it now. As long as she concentrates.
Gotta love Witch Bolt.
Agree.
And that's not even her best spell. Ophelia.
Okay, gonna move in a bit.
Gotta love those second level spell slots, though.
Let's see. Wait, where did I just move from? Fuck.
That was
I have one spell I would have loved to use, but I didn't want to hit everybody else in the process.
Well, a song word.
Molly does too.
Yeah, my mic's on.
I wrote that wrong. Hang on, that wasn't... That was 13 damage, actually. Sorry. It was 13 damage. I don't know what I said. It's 13 damage. Gotta love that second level spell slot. 2d12. 13 damage.
Okay. Crap, I forgot. What's my movement speed looking like? Is it 30, 35, 30? And I kind of lost track of where I just walked from. Well, I guess I'm just going to throw a deck.
So you were right here next to where Alina was, so...
I was right here.
Right
sure.
There. Yep.
Where? Right here?
Yep, because when Alina walked up, I stopped right above your token.
Oh, this is great then.
You're right there.
Gonna move past land up to here and spend one of my spell slots to cast Thunder Wave.
Ooh. Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave.
Come on, Pikachu!
The fudge?
Guess nobody heard the joke.
Creature in a 15-feet cube originating from you. Yep. Alright. That is Constitution saving throws. That is... Okay. That's...
Wait, what's that range on it looking like? I was thinking a range order.
It's a 15-foot cube, meaning it would hit every square around you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You had it right.
You didn't get us.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube originating from you, which means that would go out, whatever's half of 15 is, 7.5 feet in both directions from you. So, it would hit everything in every square that's around you.
Okay.
It would be something akin to, where is this? Whoopsies. That is much larger than I thought it was. Like that.
Okay, then everyone else should be safe then.
Yep, everybody else is safe.
Even Nova, just right outside of the goblin thingy's ear.
Yep. So that is a 22 for 1.
That one saves.
A 9? Yeah, 9. 9.
The 22 saves, the 9 fails.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll that.
Is half damage on a failed save, on successful save, on a failed save. It is pushed 10 feet away from you. So, boom. Technically, I guess 15 feet, but only because of diagonals, so whatever. That'll count as 10 feet.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that pushes it right up against poor Molly here.
Yeah, but isn't it knocked prone or something?
Nope.
Nope.
Just push 10 feet.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
And
Well,
I did warn her.
Audible out to 300 feet. So, hopefully there was nothing else nearby that heard that.
Well, that's unfortunate on my. That was forward-thinking on my part.
Well, it's like if it wasn't going to be you, it was going to be me. Because I was thinking about activating Thunderous Smite next turn. If it reaches my turn again.
Right.
I was gonna say, Thunderwave is not exactly a stealthy spell.
Oh no! Everything within 200 feet can hear it going boom on impact.
In fact, Aoi at the moment of that would have just been like, could you keep it down?
Anyway, Go-To takes 15 damage while the other one takes half it.
15 damage. Oh.
Wait, who's next?
Whoopsies. Sorry, taking a long amount of health. That brings us to Rivali.
Wait a moment. Can I use I need to use my bonus action.
Okay.
Given Divine Inspiration to Rivali then.
Sure.
I mean, Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration. Okie dokie.
You can do it!
Oh, hey, I guess I'm up. What are we fighting? Zombie? Okay.
Zombies!
Not a crit, but well, 20. Will a will 23 hit?
Yep.
And there's now like there's allies within 5 feet of him. Cool. I get sneak attack.
Yep.
So which one you shooting?
I suggest the one that took the most. I would suggest the one near Molly just in case, but
I mean, there's the one on me.
And you would still get the sneak attack off it.
Yeah.
Which one of them has lower HP?
That would be the one next to
The one at the top
Grim.
has the lowest HP, but is also being electrocuted by Alina and is currently on fire because of Grim.
So it's not worth actually.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay, so hit the one that's going after the cinnamon roll. Got it.
Yep.
Well, congratulations. Max damage.
Nice.
Oh man.
So that's a total of 17 piercing damage this guy's head.
Ouch.
He's got a nice little bolt stuck in there.
He's feeling that.
Oh look, it's a zombie unicorn.
Oh god.
Give me a second. Give me a couple seconds. I'll make it a bicorn. Uses the remaining move action to reload.
Okay.
Because I ain't moving from this perch, which ends my turn.
Siri, how about that?
Yay! As I'm trying to clean up all the water that Julio just spilled from his fountain.
How fun.
So whoever is most hurt, well, first of all,
That would definitely be this guy.
well, I'm not on that, so
Oh, that's true. I forget. I forgot that you got DC'd like 6 times.
Bonus action, cast magic stone.
Okay.
Cast cantrip. And then slingshot.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
19 will hit.
$9 damage.
9 damage. Alright.
That's it.
Brings us back to Nova.
Oh, we actually made it
Holy
back.
crap, we've made it to round 2!
Right?
Nova, could you get this thing off, mate?
Hey, you've got both Grim, Nova, and Ophelia there, so...
So yeah, pretty much this thing's going to die.
Yeah.
That's
Wait, is the one on-
once I ripped my-
electrocuting it.
I was going to say
As soon as it comes back to my turn, I am going to finish off that other zombie.
Okay, the one on me is the one that's electrocuted, on fire, and
Is it, and has my sword in its gut.
Okay, that's okay. So the one on me is actually in not very good shape then.
No.
Okay, I thought it was-
Well,
Neither of them are.
The one that attacked you earlier is the one that got pushed away, so he's not even on you anymore.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with this.
So, yeah.
Alright. What do I want to do?
What do you want to do? That's the question.
Yeah. I'll move 5 feet to my left. My left,
Right.
green right. And hit the dark hole goal with my magic staff. That's very tiny. My magic toothpick.
Magic toothpick.
Is my
Advantage from flanking. Get that flanking advantage.
19 to hit
19 hits.
and 1d8.
How do I only have 1d20 out, though?
That'll be 12. Well, yeah, 12 damage.
12 damage?
And Ellie got hit before, right? Took damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll do a bonus action word on it.
Healing word?
Yeah. And that's max healing. So you got 9.
9.
Oh, that feels generally pretty good.
Grim.
My turn.
Now, here's
Dice
the
it.
thing. It is going to be an entire action if you want to remove your sword from it.
What? I can't just grab my sword and try and rip it clean out of it. I'm doing damage as I do it.
Nope.
That'd have been fun.
Alas, it is an if your sword gets embedded in something or somebody, it is an action to remove it. So,
no fun. What to
Do you have a sidearm?
I don't have any other weapons. It was just the greatsword. I was expecting to grab it back anyway, so it doesn't matter.
you could punch him, but an unarmed strike, if you don't have anything to boost it, is literally 1 damage.
Well, it's like I have my gauntlet on, which is a D4, but still.
Right. It's up to you what you want to do.
You know what? I'm going to do this just for the silliness factor of it.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to get my sword out to the zombie, saying, "This is mine. Thank you for returning it to me."
Okay.
He is still on fire, by the way, so I don't care.
Yep. He is on fire.
And then I will use my last remaining spell shot to activate Shield of Faith, which will boost my AC by an additional 2 points.
Cool.
It's a bonus action? Alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there, I am now at 22. I'd like to see that zombie hit that.
Don't tempt the zombie.
It's 23.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm half expecting him to just be right over.
Owie.
Somebody finish that one off.
So is there one in melee range of me?
Yep. In fact, you even have flanking with Nova.
Oh, man. This is the one that's on fire and has lightning attached to it, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
I don't want to accidentally kill it before the other stuff has a chance, but okay. Just for the risk that it might actually try to attack me, and I don't like it when these things attack me. Alright, so grabbing rapier and let's go.
Okay.
Not a nat 20, but let's see here. That is at least 22. Let's go with the 24.
Okay.
I believe a rapier is a D8, is it not?
Yes.
That'll be 9 damage to the ghoul.
9 damage. Alright.
And I guess I will. Who's next? It's
Them.
Abaddon who's next up, right?
Abaddon after them.
In that case, Abaddon, you now have advantage on your next attack.
All right. How much does that boost my dice roll again?
It's just you roll 2 and take the higher.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
So, ghouls.
Getting murdered.
I don't think the zombie that I just ripped the sword out of probably is not happy with me right now.
Aren't you guys in bed?
It's not exactly happy, no.
It's not happy.
Yes.
21 to hit.
We're making a drawing.
Nope, that doesn't do shit to me.
Alrighty.
You have to beat a 22.
A shield of faith. Paladins and clerics best.
I'm glad I used that last turn.
By the way, has it done its con saves for being on fire and taking the damage? I don't know, when does the damage go on which bull? Oh no, which bull goes on her turn? So,
Bull goes on her turn. Thank you for reminding me. Con save is 18.
That's it.
So it does not take any fire damage this round. That's a crit.
well,
Crit to who? Me or?
Yeah.
Okay. Crit. I think out. That's an ouch.
That's going to be an owl. Because that is... and then another 3, and that is 22 damage.
Ouch!
I bet that hurt.
How much more do you have?
That's 2/3 of my health. I'm down to 9 HP.
Nice.
Okay.
It did not like me removing that sword.
Not really, no. You're going to need to make a con saving throw.
Is this for diseases or something?
That's for the ghoul's ability.
This is the ghoul's curse thing that it has.
just succeed on the con save.
I was going to say, if this was disease or a poison, it would not affect me because of the risen thing.
It's... Actually, that is a good question. Yeah, no, actually it is classified as a disease according to this.
So I don't get it!
You are immune to disease, so you don't have to worry about the fact that you just got bit.
I'm just looking at it like, ow!
I was wondering how an undead could get a disease.
Yeah, I was thinking
much.
about that. I'm like, hang on, because you're right. That is, the dark cool fever is considered a disease, so it just requires like lesser restoration. That's a second crit.
On me?
Yep.
Oh, for the love of!
It has 3 attacks.
It did miss with the first attack. But
So this is the
third
second
attack.
one.
This is the third attack. Because it
Yes,
missed with the
DC.
first, and then it crit with both of its other two. So, after missing with its claws, it bites you, and then it swings its war pick around, dealing
Enough damage to down you.
15
Yay!
piercing damage.
I'm sorry, how much damage?
15.
You're down.
Oh, no. Well, here's the thing. Yes, you dropped me down to 0 HP, but due to the Risen special ability, I suddenly jump right back up to 1 HP.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have
Undead fortitude, basically.
a variation of it. I think they did call it undead.
Once.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Until
that,
I
that's
hit level
Undead
5, then I get a
resilience?
second one?
Undead Resilience, when you drop to 0 hit points, you can use this ability to instead drop to 1 hit point, but you cannot use this ability again until you have finished a long rest.
okay.
Yeah.
This is like the half orcs thing.
Yeah, it's taken straight from the half-orcs, but it only does it just once. It never increases to any more than that, so one time, and once every long rest, rather. But yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't level up or anything either, so. Alright, so that's the first ghoul. Second ghoul, going after Molly. 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. Make a con save.
And Molly's going to use Tides of Chaos to give herself advantage on that.
Oh, nice. Yuck.
Sorcerer feats.
Let's see.
That
Undead
damage,
resistance drop to 0. You can use the ability instead of drop to 1 hit point. Instead, this ability can only be used once. At level 10, you can use this ability twice before a long rest. At level 20, you can use it 3 times.
Where's
Yeah, it's
that
like
at?
Yeah, right here. It's like that file you sent me with all your stuff and the Risen is right here.
Oh, that's out of date. Look at the wiki.
You got an out of date file. Oops.
Well, see,
Well,
she sent it to me, so I
Yeah,
based it on this.
I sent it to you a while ago. I then updated it on the wiki, and I thought I notified you. Guess I didn't.
Nope.
My bad.
Nope.
Yeah,
it just,
so that has been updated. It's on the wiki now.
Okay.
Okay, 14 save.
14 will save.
Yeah, it's like I thought that sounded familiar. I'm like, wait a second.
That was close. So you will save on a 14. You're gonna take 18 slashing damage.
Okay, yeah, she's down.
aw, you can't use the
Bite
tiefling
doesn't
feat.
seem like it should be slashing damage. A bite attack usually piercing damage.
I can tell you real quick. I believe it is.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Once again, this is, I copied stuff. And so when I was writing this out, I always have the same, I just use the same, writing. I just forgot to change it from slashing to piercing. I will fix that. So yeah, that's 18 piercing, so she's unconscious. And since she's unconscious, Dark Cool Ghoul is going to step on. Right up next to Siri.
Okay.
They've gotten behind our front lines.
I have not been making you guys roll for their stench. Just realized. Oh well.
Stench. All right.
Yeah, you can get poisoned for being next to these guys. It's something you're supposed to roll at the beginning of your turn. Totally forgot. So
Because
there's
these
that.
things stank.
The con
'cause
save.
these things, yeah, con save. Because they stink, really badly. Because they're horrific ghouls and undead and stuff like that. Anyway, moving on from that, how's a 14?
I don't know with Wiki.
Why?
I'll send you a link, Dark.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know which one of those to use. There's like 5. Holy shit!
Miss is trying to talk, folks.
Yeah, dude. No offense, but that big mouth of yours. Sorry.
Emily,
Yes?
did you say it was to hit?
14?
Which matches, so I'm going to do defensive step.
Okay.
So, plus 4 bonus to AC, and she teleports 10 feet straight back.
Nice. Very, very nice. Alright. Let's see. Well, it still has one more attack it can make. You only move 10 feet, which unfortunately means it can finish moving up to you again. Because of the fact that it still had 10 feet of move. But you do still have your bonus to AC, so there's that. You said it was a plus 4.
Yes. So her AC's an 18 right now.
18. Okay. Well, I rolled 18, so that's a hit. So at least you blocked its claws earlier, but it's swinging its war pick, 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that brings us to Abaddon.
Okay.
He teleported the maximum distance she could.
Yeah, you teleported 10 feet, it still had 10 feet of movement. So that's why I was able to move right back up to you.
Alright, I got a question real quick when it comes to spell slots.
Okay.
Because I'm not very efficient with these things. If I use the spell Searing Smite, can I stack 2 level 2 spell slots on it to give it stronger hit?
No.
No.
Nope.
One spell slot per spell.
One spell slot per spell.
Alright, so once I take it up to...
When you use a spell, you choose what spell slot you want to use it at. So if it's if it's a level 1 spell, you can cast it as a level 2 if you have a level 2 spell slot, which you shouldn't have yet. You should only have level 1.
Yeah.
And that will increase its damage. But no, you cannot use multiple spell slots in the same turn.
Alright. Good to know. But first things first, I am going to get behind this thing before it kills Siri.
Right?
And I'm going to use Searing Smite. That is the damage roll plus the D6, right?
You have to hit first.
Yeah, you have to hit first.
Well, I was just making sure before I added the thing to it.
Yeah, dude, roll the hit first before you try to do calculations.
Yeah. Roll the hit.
Curse you dice!
If you
Curse you dice! You're not supposed to roll away off the bed. Oh crap! Where'd it go? Give me a couple minutes. Oh,
This is
Ah,
why
there it
we have
is.
stuff to roll into or on.
oh, this is not a fun day. And I had that advantage thing from Oi, right?
Hold up, dude. I'd hold up on that because
You already have advantage.
yeah, that and
Oh, this thing's also really badly hurt.
I was gonna say plus. Did you already use that on the other guy?
No, that was Grim.
Okay.
Grim used it. But no, the thing is, both of these ghouls are almost dead. You know, his normal attack is probably going to take it down.
I'm just staying on the safe side right here.
Okay, if you want to waste a spell slot, then go right ahead.
I mean, just remember that spell slots don't regenerate until a long rest.
A long rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, even Aoi can turn around and shoot that thing.
Yeah.
So that may not be necessary to use a Searing Smite if you don't need to. You might want to save that for the boss.
Yeah. You still got a lot coming up that you're probably going to want your spell slots for.
Yeah.
How low these things are in health.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but I got a synth 20.
All right.
So, yeah, I'll use my Warhammer and get its original damage and see what happens with it.
Okay.
And that's a +1 in strength mod. That's a 7.
7. I don't think it has any abilities to keep it up. It does not, so it is finally down.
Okay.
The Cruel Ghoul drops. Alright. And that brings us to Molly. Saving throw. Unless you've just dropped to 0.
Oh no, it was a lot more damage than that.
Okay. Saving throw.
19!
Save.
Ding.
And you hear Alina cackling with madness. The lightning that is coming out of her hand into the ghoul flashes brightly as it zaps the ghoul again, and it drops to the ground, dead.
Well, re-dead.
Re-dead.
That took a while.
Only 12 seconds, technically. If you consider the fact that each round is only 6 seconds, it's actually technically only 12 seconds.
Yeah. Aoi, 12 seconds is 12 seconds is 12 seconds too long. 6 seconds too long.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Molly.
I don't remember how to do this.
Molly gets 12 HP back.
Sweet.
Aoi walks away from the ghoul. He's like, man, those things smell awful though. Yeah. Smells like burning, rotten, dead corpse. Probably didn't help that it was getting electrocuted and burned, but you know.
Alina's gonna walk over to Siri, handing her a healing potion.
Grim's just gonna sort of lean on his sword a little, not looking good for his wear right at the moment.
Right.
Abaddon is going to check if he can salvage the armor.
The others could use this potion more than I need it.
Let's see you.
In that case, Alina will take the potion to Molly.
Okay. And yeah, Molly will take a swig of it.
Alrighty. That's 2d4 plus 2.
Glug.
The ghouls were carrying 12 silver, 20 copper. They each had a war pick, which means that there are 2 war picks. And, of course, we can't forget that they were wearing scale. Those of you who might be more alchemically inclined might also have an interest in picking up the claws, because ghoul claws can be used for paralyzed cure potions.
Oh. I'm guessing, being proficient in medicine, I would know this.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah, Nova proceeds to start trying to take the claws off with no like way to cut it at all.
I hand one of my daggers to Nova. Here, you might want this.
You just see him take out pixie dust and make it smaller and start jabbing it into the ghoul's palm.
Right.
That would be amusing to watch.
Literally just doing 1 damage.
I assume we're going to take a short rest, considering.
Yeah, that'd probably be wise.
Everybody probably got beat on that.
What do you mean? I didn't get touched.
Wow, true.
Yeah, same. I just spent all my spell slots.
Ouch.
Grim got crap kicked out of him.
I get my wild shapes back on short rest, so.
Good. Elena still has 1 spell slot.
I was going to say, it might be better to find somewhere or to actually barricade ourselves in and just do a long rest.
Agreed.
That too. That's up to you guys.
Sure,
we could always head back to where we left the others for now.
Go back to the Resistance, explain, hey, we kind of got hit by those ghouls, and they're ridiculously powerful, and oh my god, they are.
Yeah, no one's. You guys neglect to mention exactly how tough these guys are. You almost like you got hurt. That's because I stayed in the back.
Right.
I took one of those claws to the face, and let me tell you something about those claws. They are not pleasant.
Yeah, they're not pleasant.
It's like...
I'll just pull everybody's characters over here. We can reorganize next week. I'll just have everybody over here in this nice little grid. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and end off this week. I hope everybody enjoyed. Hopefully I did make that encounter harder than the textbook encounter, just because we have 8 people. That's only supposed to be 1 ghoul normally, but I threw in 2 because, again, we've got twice the amount of characters it calls for, so I doubled the enemies. But yeah, those things are not fun. They're supposed to be the strongest regular mob, which is why you only have to fight 1 of them in a single encounter. So, there's that. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If anybody is watching on stream, hopefully you all enjoyed. And with that, we will see everybody next week.
Stay classy, everybody.
Card.
Somebody's
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good laters all.
Ciao.
And go vote.